This guy, he was a school teacher, went to prison, became a multimillionaire. He owned a club called Zooch. He started EFF with Julius and Floyd. And now he's the deputy president of the Patriotic Alliance.
You can do lifestyle without drugs.
We don't need Sushi doesn't need cocoa though.
He's Zooch coke dope, but he doesn't need coke. Coke is dope.
And there's no way you can be late for your gigs because you got 2 watches there. There's no way.
Bruh, these are not watches, these are Rolexes, bruh.
Yo. Hey, those Rolexes. Everybody wants to know, what were you doing at KT Molefe's house that day during the raid?
You know you've got so many criminals in your circle, but you don't know. In the first place, I didn't know.
Deflect.
I didn't know the man.
That's the strategy. You're experiencing now. In real time. You're experiencing it, man.
I have lived with men, my brother, who went into prison as nice, law-abiding citizens, very friendly people. And because they went in scared, they get beaten up, they get raped in prison. When they come out, they are the worst form of themselves. They become serial rapists. They don't just rob, they rob women to kill them. You have to evacuate for you to clean the inner city, for you to bring it to its glory.
Yes.
To its former glory.
Yes.
You have to get rid of illegal immigrants.
Number 1.
You have to make sure that the buildings return to their owners. The sushi. When you Google Sushi King, Kunene appears. No Japanese is called a Sushi King.
Is he in How
can I run away?
Is he in
From what God has ordained?
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back, and today we got a special guest in the building, Penduka. This guy, he was a school teacher, went to prison, became a multimillionaire. He owned a club called Zooch. He started EFF with Julius and Floyd. And now he's the deputy president of the Patriotic Alliance.
What a life.
Please make some noise for Brakeni Kunene! What a life! You need a movie, man. You gotta make a movie about yourself.
Yeah.
That is crazy.
A lot of people are asking for it, and I say I haven't done enough yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's still more.
God still has more for me.
There's still more.
Yeah, bro.
I can only imagine, bro.
Haven't you seen my music video?
You got a music video.
I'm a pastor in my music video, and people are saying, "Bruh, can you preach? Preach, pastor."
Have you checked out what ChatGPT says about you?
No.
So this is what it says, right?
Yes.
It says, KT Kunene is a master of the deflect and counter-attack strategy. He often uses his past as a shield of position or positions himself as a victim of the establishment. Would you agree with that?
No. I never push myself as a victim, but yes, I'm a master of strategy. I play chess.
Yeah. And it makes sense. I mean, to get to where you are, you've got to do some maneuvering and, you know.
Definitely, bro.
Especially when you're a politician now, right?
Yeah, but also it's more about calculating. You know, prison teaches you to understand people, to calculate, never to overestimate your power. Never to think of yourself as better than anybody else. The people who fail, and I've got 2 that I know, who have power, intelligence, but they don't have the ability to be able to strategize and to calculate. In prison, when a guy comes, you are with one guy in the passage. It's just the 2 of you. You don't know if this guy is going to kill you or if this guy is going to greet you. So you have to look at his body language. You have to calculate. You have to check, is he right-handed, is he left-handed? Why is he walking on the left? Why is he walking on the right? Why is he walking in the middle? Which position should I take? Should I take left or right or middle? So you have to understand that person in seconds before you get to that person.
So you have to have foresight as well.
Exactly. You know, so, and I think we brought that, but the most important thing is to be humble. Once you think that you are the most intelligent person in the room, you think you are the most intelligent person in the streets, you are bound to fail. Because there's always somebody that knows something better than you somewhere.
Of course, yeah. That's
You know,
life.
so that's how I maneuvered. I'm always humble, and I always look at everybody as having the capacity to add some value in my life. A hobo walks in prison. A hobo. This guy sleeps on the streets, outside. You've passed him sometime in the taxi rank begging. This guy walks into prison. At the admission cell, some people are mocking him, they're pushing him. Hey, you can't sleep here, you smelly. But once this guy gets inside prison, you start seeing the most feared people bowing to him.
Sure.
Ironing his pants. And this guy is the most powerful person in prison because he's a general of a gang. It doesn't matter which gang.
Are you talking about Gaten?
No. He was never a hobo.
How is a hobo a general, like in prison? Because I'm assuming generals in prison are important people outside.
No, bruh. A hobo outside can be a general in prison.
That's crazy.
The guy could have served 18, 20 years in prison. He could have been a member of the gang, and then he grew through the ranks inside prison and became the general. And upon his release, sometimes there's no family on the outside, or the family is poor on the outside, and he does not have a life.
There's no job opportunities.
There's no job opportunities.
The
Now,
world has changed so much. And he's lost.
now
Can't
the
find
guy
his belonging.
becomes a hobo, either because he doesn't want to go back to prison, or he's hiding behind being a hobo so that he can scout where he can commit crimes. So you see a hobo, but when this man gets into prison, he's the general, he's the king. That's why the words that says, you are the son of the king in your own village. Very, very important. You don't you don't think you are better than anyone. Because that particular person can be better than you elsewhere.
Yeah.
So those are some of the lessons I've learned in prison. So, look at you guys as an example. When you started, you were just an entertainment podcast.
Yeah.
And the mainstream media, when they spoke about you, it was like you were nothing.
They're hobos. They're like, yeah.
Today you are the most, you made podcast popular in this country.
With the generals.
You are the generals. You are the generals.
Yeah.
You can't.
Finding our shirts.
Even presidents of political parties, deputy presidents, ministers, come to this podcast.
100%.
That's power right there.
And we've got so many questions that we want to ask you from our chillers, ne? But before we get into that, let's talk about why you wanted to come on the pod. Because there's something you're working on that you wanted to tell our chillers, ne?
Yes.
Look,
I love music.
Yeah.
I've been a DJ from high school.
You're a DJ?
I was DJing with cassettes at taverns, weekends,
Wow.
deep house, R&B. Then we went to CDs when I was a teacher. At varsity, I was DJing.
Wow.
I got to Klerksdorp. My first salary, I went to pay a deposit for a Technics music system.
Oh, yeah,
as a
yeah,
teacher.
yeah. Wow.
Because I had speakers. And then I started DJing in Klerksdorp as a teacher. Weekends, I'm DJing.
what was the DJ name?
I never had a name. It's always Kunene.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the strong brand.
Yeah.
It's always Kunene.
Okay.
And I opened a shebeen in Klerksdorp, and I was DJing all over the region. I went to prison. In prison, my second December in prison, I wrote to the head of prison and said, look, guys are frustrated. They want to go outside. It's December. There's that. Guys, escape. I can help you.
Why did you go to prison, by the way? I never understood that. Why did you go to prison? What did you do?
I was a criminal.
Yeah, what was it fraud? What?
Yeah.
Ponzi scheme.
Oh, you ran a Ponzi scheme.
4 years.
Oh.
What took me to prison was that. But I've been put in prison before but got out on bail. The case was thrown out.
Same thing for fraud as well.
And other things.
Okay.
Car theft, what.
Oh,
yeah.
car
But
theft.
then-
Okay.
Yeah.
But you never killed anyone.
Yes. I've never.
Oh, okay.
That long pause concerns me. It worries me, that pause.
I
It's
don't
a
want the
long
commission,
pause.
bro.
Yeah, so you're DJing at the
so
prison now, yes.
The prison head gave permission. So Christmas, New Year's Eve, I would be pumping those speakers inside prison. That was the time of Glenn Lewis's mid-tempo.
Wow. That was a long time ago.
Zena Mikonko.
Yeah.
Deep house, mid-tempo sessions. So it's my passion. It's in my blood. When I came out, I became a teacher. But before I was a teacher, a friend of mine bought a building in Odendalsrus. And I said, look, there's a pub in this building, there's flats upstairs, let's open a club. And we opened the club. So I would also DJ there. So I don't play golf. I don't do anything else. I DJ. Music is my hobby. Music is my passion. So I started New Money Entertainment some years back.
Nice.
You know, I had a boy that we featured on my reality show, Hydro. I had some other young boys. Yeah.
I used to rap with Hydro in high school.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Look, the boy was good. Yeah. The boy was good. Post Hydro, I then built a studio at home. Zooch Coke Dope.
Dope producer. You're amazing.
Oh, wow.
Amazing.
He used to come to my studio before he was popular.
Yes.
Wow.
My nephew is into rap, Kiwant. So there's a boy, Zooch's friend, what's his name? I'll remember. So I brought another producer from Mafike. And he stayed at my house, produced, and the boy has gone big now. And so I decided that because I didn't have time then for music, New Money Entertainment died a natural death. But a lot of young people have come to me, including Zooch. Zooch future is being destroyed by some white family.
Oh.
By the son of the legendary Steyn. They own Steyn City.
Steyn City.
Yeah. They own Hallmark as well.
Yes, his father left
Joburg.
him with a fortune. And he has employed some boy, some white boy, I can't remember his name, that evil boy. And they have built a studio somewhere. And they are using their power to destroy black talent in hip-hop.
You lie.
It's not only Zooch. They've given him a contract and they have destroyed him. But I'm fighting for him. I'm fighting for him now. He wants to get out of the contract. He can't produce any song. He can't work with anyone. They take people to court.
Whoa.
I just forgot. If we take a break, I'll call and get the name of the recording label. But it's owned by the son of...
Steyn. The late.
Yes, the late
Yeah,
Steyn.
just Google it there first, dude.
They own Steyn City. So that boy and the one that is employed think that money is a bulletproof. Money is win. They don't know that we who come from the streets know that the most powerful men in the world or in the hood get destroyed by a young boy of 16 years, 15 years. So they are ruffling young talent. They are destroying our boys because our boys are desperate to get into the game. Especially in hip-hop.
Okay.
So they took, Zooch brought a lot of artists. They used their power to turn all these artists against Zooch and sought to destroy him. So young boys like Zooch have asked me to get in the game. And other Mapiano boys, Brakeni man, you DJ there, please come back and empower us. So I got back in the game, and I'm here to stay. I don't own the company, but I am actively involved.
So it's a record label.
It's a record label, RMK Music Agency.
Yeah.
We've signed with Virgin Music Group for distribution. We've signed with Sony for publishing.
Nice.
I dropped my first single called Hamba. It's a GBV song. And we have Soulful G of Utando.
Oh, yeah, I know Soulful G. She's amazing. Yeah.
She's on the vocals.
Yeah.
And then I've got a young boy, Theology HD. Who is
Theology from Kofi.
Theology HD,
Yeah,
from
I know
Kofi,
my
from
dude. Yeah,
Kofi.
Mama's, I know Theology.
Yeah, so
Mama's love.
Theology produced the beat to the song, so I'm working with them.
Nice.
And I've given them, look, all my artists will get nice deals. Sony doesn't have to pay me for me to pay them or to pay RMK to pay them. My deal is we sign you up, you sign up, Sony pays you what must come to you for publishing. Virgin pays you what must come to you. Virgin pays the company what must come to the company.
Get you.
So I don't want RMK to be accused of owing any artist.
So we're not laundering money as well?
No.
We're not laundering. Eh?
You are paying directly. Sony, we sign you up, you give Sony your company details, not your personal details. So one of the things that I'm doing is financial coaching for my artists. Some of them now, I've registered companies for them. And I've said to them, you need to start right. Don't get paid in your personal capacity because the taxman is going to kill you. Set up a company and you do a business deal. With a company, the company will pay you.
Yes.
But the financial coaches then take them through the financial, but also lifestyle. I also talk to them about lifestyle. I don't want my artists getting into coke, getting into drugs.
But you're the king of lifestyle. Yeah.
You can do lifestyle without drugs.
You know, Sushi doesn't need cocoto.
He's Zooch coke dope, but he doesn't need coke. Because he's dope. I love that boy. He's like a son to me.
Beautiful.
And these guys have really sought to destroy him.
So how do I get to your label if I'm listening and I'm an artist now?
Look, there's RMK on...
It's a TJ and a Louis, because there's two sons that Zooch Steyn has. It's TJ and
I'm not sure which one.
Okay.
But this one has employed some white boy who runs the music label. Okay. So they run it together. And this is the boy that is ruthless.
There's no information.
Ruthless. And I hear very racist towards black artists. That's what I hear.
So what does he sign them?
Yeah.
No, look. Our boys are desperate, bro.
Oh, yeah.
They promise heaven and earth.
Entertainment Group.
We will give you...
What's the name?
It's called Steyn Entertainment Group.
Either it's Vaughn or another guy. But all of them,
Fred is black,
including that black
Kayembe.
one, all of them are messing up black artists in South Africa.
Wow.
All of them.
Okay.
For real.
For real.
Not Fred, man.
Bruh,
He used to be the editor of Hype magazine.
Bring Zooch here. Zooch has no capacity, financial capacity to fight them in courts. They have forged his signature on a contract and included a clause that he does not know anything about.
That's criminal. Forging a signature, yo.
So, but because... No. The boy has tried.
Yeah.
The boy has tried, he's run out of money, he's lost his car because of these fuckers.
That's fucked up, man.
So, but I've taken his battle upon my shoulders. He will get out of that label.
What music do you play when you DJ? Like now, what are you playing? Are you playing piano?
Piano and old school house and deep house. And so it depends on the crowd.
Yeah.
When I'm at Disofing in Soweto and it's Youth and Dala, I'll play old school house, which I did, 2000 partnered with them. When I'm at Makubenjalo, I will hit a piano if I play late. If I play early, I'll do lounge house.
You read the crowd.
I read the crowd, bro. I don't mix the stick and play. I play live, bro, with a laptop.
Yeah, you don't pre-mix.
And there's no way you can be late for your gigs because you got 2 watches there. There's no way.
Bro, these are not watches. These are Rolexes, bro.
Yo.
Hey, those Rolexes.
Excuse us.
You're wearing a watch. He's wearing a watch.
You watch. You watch.
Okay, all right, cool. No, let's get into the shit, right? Let's talk about the elephant in the room. Everybody wants to know, what were you doing at KT Molefe's house that day during the raid? What was happening?
I went to interview the guy. My journalist went to interview the guy. We thrive on exclusives. That's why you don't see the website writing every day, because we target exclusives. And some information reached me to say that a lot of things are being done to the guy, and he's a businessman, and he is prepared to talk, but he does not trust people. But because there's somebody that trusted me, we're able to have that arrangement. You would have seen that after he went back to prison, after he got arrested, we interviewed his nephew, who was also brutally assaulted by the same task team. We did a story on that. We put a video of her talking on the story. She was choked also. Her vagina was choked. She was the vehicle rolled with her inside, handcuffed, and she was refused medical attention when the ambulance arrived. They drove with her. They arrested her at Maponya Mall with children at around 3 in the afternoon. They took her home the following day in the evening around 7. Drove with her to Katle home, to Sekunda. No food, nothing. Young girl. So we did that story because that's what we're chasing, exclusive stories. So the man is out now on bail.
What's the first time you went to his house? Where had you been?
First
there?
time. First time.
Okay.
First time. That's why I couldn't understand why Masemola lied at the ad hoc committee that I was actually there twice. You can't lie about being there twice. I was there once. And let me show you. When the cops arrived there, the task team arrived there, I was cooperative because I was shocked. I just arrived there, but I haven't even done 5 minutes. I'm not even in the house. I've not even been offered water, you know? And obviously, they're very dramatic. You know the police, when they come in, faces closed, guns. A Casper went into the yard. Casper. So I was wearing a cap, and they only discovered me when the white man took off my cap and they asked the name. Because they were asking everybody their names. So I said my name. Prokini, Hadi, Prokini. Then they called me to the side. What are you doing here, Prokini? I said, no. I've come to talk to this guy. Do you know this guy? They are pointing to Molefe. So I know the guy, but he's not my friend, but I know the guy through this guy. This guy is the one that brought me here. What are you doing here? I said, no, I'm coming to have a meeting. Because I can't tell them that I'm coming to do an interview about you and what you are doing to his family, right? So, and they said, do you have his number? I said, there's my phone. Dial his number. I don't have his number. How did you get here?
Which phone did you give them? You have 2 phones there.
Yeah, this is a new one, bruh. You can see. It's a Z7.
Oh, so this one didn't exist
It's a
at the time of the raid.
So, that's why I said it's trouble. Anyway, I gave them my phone. I said, dial the number. They said, no, we believe you. But how did you get here? I said, this man sent me the address. Let's see. Open the phone, went to WhatsApp, showed them the address and the location. That was like 50 minutes ago. So why would I be sent an address of a place that I've been to?
Valid.
Which is in Sandhurst on the main road. So because I was cooperating, I made my phone available to them. I showed them that I was there because of this man, to come and talk to that man. They said, but Kenny, that's fine. Stay away from these guys.
Did you know he was a criminal, though?
You know, you've got so many criminals in your circle, but you don't know. In the first place, I didn't know.
Deflect.
I didn't know the man.
That's the strategy. You're experiencing now in real time. You're experiencing it, man.
I didn't know the man as a criminal. I knew the man as a businessman. The first time I met him at a party of the man that took me there, right?
Oh, so you've met him prior?
Yeah, but not talking. We didn't talk. We meet at a party.
You were in the same room?
Yeah,
party.
not room. In
No,
the same,
like
in
roof.
the same yard.
Yes,
In
yes,
the
yes,
same
yes,
yard.
yes.
And the man introduces me. Hey, this is Kenny. Kenny, it's my bra. Kenny, this is so and so. Kenny, this is so and so. Oh, sharp. So I don't know who is a criminal, who is not a criminal. And to say the man is a criminal is wrong. And I'm not defending him. I'm talking generally. To say a man is a criminal when you don't have a conviction of him, of crime, is wrong. So, because things were said, and I've been there, like him, I've been there, where I was labeled a criminal before I was convicted. So, the case is not done. If I knew the man and I had his number, I would have told the police, I know this man.
But do you understand the optics, though? Like, of you
But
being
I would have said, I know this man. The fact that he's charged with murder doesn't make him a killer.
I think they call him
The court must prove that, because I have been in prison. I have lived with men who were accused of rape. And after they are convicted 7 years, 15 years, a woman walks to prison, comes to visit them and apologize and cry at the visit and say, I was forced by my family because they wanted me to date so and so. I have lived with men who are accused of robbery, law-abiding citizens, an 8-to-5 guy, and he's convicted of 20 years. And he appeals. Later on, it is found that he was not even at the scene of crime. I have lived with men, my brother, who went into prison as nice, law-abiding citizens, very friendly people. And because they went in scared, they get beaten up, they get raped in prison. When they come out, they are the worst form of themselves. They become serial rapists. They don't just rob. They rob women to kill them if they don't rape them. So this thing of labeling an accused person as if he's been convicted is wrong. Julius Malema has been convicted, he has been found guilty, he's a criminal. He had an unlicensed firearm. But nobody is addressing Julius as such. But the people that we don't know what they do, we want to label them. We don't wait for the court to finalize the case, then we can say, this man is a criminal.
So why did you step down if you felt like you did nothing wrong?
You see, in politics, you must be able to say, I can walk away and let the investigation take its course.
Oh, okay.
I did not step down because I did not resign because I did anything wrong.
Yeah.
I resigned so that my name can be cleared, because there are bubble mouths like Julius who was already rambling. But they will talk to Julius about this matter, So the DA was... So I said, no, party, let me resign. The party said, look, resign as the MMC. I said, let me also resign as a councillor. Let the investigation take its course. I donate that salary, my brother. So it's not about the salary.
Yeah.
It's about the principle. I allowed the investigation to happen. The investigation happened. And a top law firm, Cliff Decker Hofmeyer, a top law firm, you know, the lead investigator was trained in the US for forensic investigation and what. Top law firm. 3 people interviewing me. They all cleared me. Everybody, they had access to everybody. They all cleared me.
The data and evidence that they found to be in your favor, which they used to clear you, is it publicly accessible?
What is that?
Like-
What data?
The investigation
yes.
of the law firm that investigated you, so that we can read and go, actually, Brakeni is very innocent here.
No, it's there.
Oh,
It's there.
how can we access it?
I don't know, but it's there. Remember, the party took out a statement and the report. The report was made public.
Okay.
That is why all these News 24 journalists that are always looking for something, they all went chup still. Nobody wrote even to say Ken Kunene has been cleared. It was just a few.
Yeah. Here and there.
Because that report came from a reputable law firm, and they said, we are clearing this man. So then I had to go back to work, and even political parties never said a word because I was accountable. Not because I did anything wrong. There was nothing wrong. You know, Julius is calling this man Molefe names. But what is interesting is that the man who is late now, who was the businessman of Molefe, Julius would drive at 12 midnight, at 2 o'clock when that man calls and drive to his farm.
No ways.
Drive to his farm.
Who's the man?
Mswazi.
Oh, yes. The late.
Julius will drive to his farm.
Dino Gang, the farm in Dino Gang.
Yes.
Whoa.
After Venterfeld. Julius will leave the back room here of Mazoti and drive to that man's house. Julius paid protection, I don't know from who.
Who's Mazotti?
Now, this man and that man were friends. They knew each other. So now that one is dead and this one has a problem, you are now saying this one is this one is that, this one is that. That's hypocritical. He was right in their circle. He was right in their circle.
Oh, wow.
I was at the funeral of Mswazi because I am an MMC of transport. The taxi industry is my stakeholder.
Oh, yes.
It was a
yes,
big
of course.
taxi boss.
Yes.
And I went there. Julius spoke there as a friend of Mswazi.
No way.
He spoke as a friend. How do you then say the friend of Mswazi is now a criminal? Is this? Are you saying Mswazi was a criminal? You were in that circle. If this man was at Mswazi's house, you were there. He probably knows Molefe more than me. But in public, he's portraying a picture of a holy cow. He lives in the backyard of Mazoti, a white person. He says he's not afraid to go to prison, but he goes to get a white woman social worker to come and plead for him. So when it suits him, white people are useful. When he addresses his crowds, white people are evil. So that is Julius, and I'm making that example to show that he speaks for what suits the narrative at that particular time.
What's your gripe with him? I mean, if you guys started EFF together, I thought you guys
You all
are
shared a
boys.
vision.
Yeah, you shared a vision.
Julius, when he was in the youth league, I supported the youth league, all of them. And when we opened ZA, he used to come there.
Yeah, remember,
support
there was
me.
someone who told us he used to vomit there.
He used to drink until he drops. That would be a nice hip-hop line. So I didn't have a problem with the boy, but the boy is sick. You know, the closer you get to a person, and you realize that, but this person is not doing anything for the benefit of the public, for the benefit of what he claims to stand for, but is for him. Julius envies white people. If he could be given an opportunity by God, he would be a white person. If Julius was not in politics and he was in music, he would have been a Michael Jackson. He would have changed his hair. He would have changed his skin color. What Kanye Mbao did with her face is nothing compared to what Julius would have done to his skin color. Because he envies white people. He wants to live like white people. He wants to be a white person. That is why he links himself with white people. That's why he believes in white excellence. That's why he would not take black people to represent him in certain instances, but will take white people. Why? Because if you say these people are evil, if you say the revolution can kill white people and there's nothing wrong with that, why are you living with white people? Why are you eating from their crumbs? It is a white person that handed a rifle to Julius to fire at the rally. Why are you associated with this white person? Why is it that your security is all white people? Why is it that where you are governing, this security company owned by this white man who gave you a rifle is the one that is getting tenders everywhere? So why are you being carried by white people if they are so evil? You see, so for me, I decided to walk away from that boy because I realized that he's a danger unto himself. He is a danger unto himself. Nelson Mandela once said, a man, and they were asking him, you are saying Yasser Arafat is your comrade in arms and Fidel Castro and Muammar Gaddafi. And the Jews are fighting with Yasser Arafat. The American government does not hate Fidel Castro or Muammar Gaddafi. You are coming to this Congress here that is run by Jews. How do you expect them to help you if you are calling their enemies brothers in arms? And Nelson Mandela said, a man who speaks according to the audience he's addressing is not fit to lead a country.
Whose idea was it to start
that's Julius for you.
Whose idea was it to start the FF? Because it was...
My idea.
Yeah.
I called Floyd.
Floyd, yes.
After they were expelled. By the way, I told Floyd that day that you are going to be expelled. And Floyd said, no, we spoke to CR. I said, my brother, you are small fries. And the following day, Floyd called me back, said, how did you know? I said, I know a lot, my brother. But the best thing that you can do, you and Julius, 5 years is long. Let you start a party, I will support you guys. Target the youth. You have got the youth. You guys are out now. The ANC does not have a ready radical youth to substitute you guys. Go and take that youth. Do the same model of COPE.
Okay.
COPE broke away from the ANC and it went with adults.
Yes. My one case.
Who were pro-Mbeki. So you are breaking up, take the youth. Floyd said, let me go talk to the man. He spoke to him. Floyd said, hey, this guy is saying no. He's going to go to a farm. I drove from Joburg to Polokwane. I went to Seshego. We went to Chisanyama with Julius. From Chisanyama, we went to his house in town, in Polokwane. There's a picture of me and him with the Hustler's Bible of Gayton. I gave him that book that day. That's the day I said to Julius, listen to me, 5 years is too long. You're not going to come back as the leader of the youth. You're going to come back as a branch member. He refused. He said, no. He's going to farm. He'll come back. As soon as they took his farm, Floyd called me. The man has now said, yes, that project can start. Wow. We met at Julius's house, the three of us.
We said he wasn't there.
Not 4, not 5, the 3 of us. We started to plan where are we starting. They were talking more because they were active in politics.
Yes.
Northwest, there's Papiki. KZN, there's so-and-so. We need to go to the Free State, there's so-and-so. And that's how we started moving. The first trip to Devon, I went with Julius. Floyd didn't go. I flew with Julius. I paid. We went to meet some comrades there in the youth league. Came back, went to Rustenburg. 3 of us. Then I went to Free State Botshabelo with Floyd, went to address people, came back, went to address in Sebokeng. So when we did our first public meeting, big one, in Soweto, I got the hall. I got the hall for us to have a meeting there. And the guy that assisted me was now being targeted in the ANC that he's working with us, he's assisting FF. I said, no. He was assisting me because of the value I've added in his life.
Yeah.
We have supported MK with KT. We've given MK 1 million a year to bury those that can't bury themselves. We've sponsored the military veterans in many ways. So these guys still have that love for us. So we started. Julius can say it's somebody else. No. Those people were not there. It was me, him, and Floyd. At Wanderers, our first meeting, calling people from different areas at Wanderers, I was there. Nobody can say he was there before me. No.
Yeah.
It was the three of us.
That's crazy.
Why did you like? I mean, you're wealthy, man. You've got money. You're made. If you lived one hell of a life, why did you feel the need to gamble, even with your money, to start this new political party? And why politics when you can just live comfortably and enjoy the soft side of SA?
I think it's Socrates, if not Plato, who says the punishment of not participating in politics, you end up being ruled by people inferior than you. Politics decide your future, your present, in every way. And we saw with Gayton that things are not going to change in our country. We saw with Julius. Remember, I believed that this radicalism that this boy has is genuine. And therefore, if I support them, they will be able to transform the country. But now, when we're sitting together and having political meetings, I had a different person. On the plans, I had a different person. So that is why when I stepped out, we then said, our country is nowhere. It's going nowhere. And our country has given us a second chance in a big way. And that's how we're giving back. That is why, when Gayton was the mayor in the Central Karoo, he was the most hardworking mayor. That is why when he became the minister, he's the most hardworking minister. That is why I, as the Ministry of Transport, I am the most hardworking there. And there's things that I would show what I have done for the people of Johannesburg when I launched my mayoral campaign. So we are not in politics because we are bored. We're in politics because we love this country. We're in politics because we have gotten to interact with career politicians. And we have gotten to understand that our country needs a different mindset. A different mindset. A mindset that will put this country first, that will fix this country. A mindset that will not deal with the effects of the problems, but that will deal with the problems. I'll make an example. I say to the mayor, we're working at Linen and Ngoi now in January. And he's saying, look at the water we just fixed. I say, Mayor, this problem will not go away until we have gotten rid of all these illegal occupants of this building. All these buildings are hijacked. Let us first remove these people in these buildings, get rid of congestion, redo our infrastructure underground, because the pipes were built 40, 60 years ago. And the population was so small. The population is big now. That's why you are having best pipes all the time. It does not need a scientist. It needs common sense. And he said, no. We just need to enforce bylaws. So we are the type of people that deal with the problem, not with the effects of the problem, because the problem will come back. I am fixing potholes. I wrote to the president of the country and the Minister of Transport. And the president said it when he came to Johannesburg, that I foresaw what they are seeing now, which is that the infrastructure of Johannesburg is archaic. I said to him, I need billions to redo our roads. They are too old.
Which potholes are you fixing? Which ones? Because I still see a lot of potholes.
Yeah.
Are you staying?
William Mandela Drive is still.
Are you staying in a squatter camp, in an informal area?
I might as well be with all the potholes.
No, look.
I mean, when last were you in Alex? When last were you in CBD?
Look,
Not even in CBD, bro. Bryanston potholes are
even,
horrible.
yeah.
William Mandela Drive is littered with potholes.
no.
Poor Winnie.
No, I
May she
drive
rest
that
in
road.
peace.
There was one pothole, which I got them to fix. So what happened is, in the middle of December and January, for over a month, the asphalt plant that produces asphalt that must do the roads was on maintenance.
Okay.
So JRA could not produce asphalt. Remember when I came in, the asphalt was sitting there, not working after 60 million that was spent. I recommissioned the asphalt. And we say 40% of what they were spending to buy asphalt from the private sector. In fact, one company, after 6 months of the asphalt running, one company closed down that was selling asphalt to the city. So they were milking it. So when the asphalt is down and they maintain it in December, January, because construction is not happening.
Yeah.
So it was raining. So a rainy season creates potholes because, as I'm saying, our road infrastructure is old, is aged.
How true is it?
So once the asphalt started working, the teams are now working. I was in Eldos that other week. I was in Soweto. Bryanston, I drive around Sandton because I am responsible for service delivery oversight as an MMC for Region E, which will include Alex and Sandton and so on. So,
Alex is terrible, man. I was with Alex yesterday.
The problem is water.
Yes,
you see,
terrible.
The problem with certain areas is water. So Joburg water must come.
Not even water. I mean, just litter. In Alex, there's rubbish on the side. Like,
exactly. But is rubbish my competency? No, rubbish is picked up. But it's a sister company. We work together with Joburg Water. So when I go to where there's a water problem, we then call on Joburg Water to come and fix that problem. But you'll find that the problem of Joburg Water is big because people have built on top of the infrastructure of the city. They can't access the pipes underground. JRA can't access the pipes underground. So you now have to find another way. But then politicians will then say, we can't demolish. And I'm saying, let us remove these people who have built on top of the services, take them somewhere else so that we can access the services. That is why some of the areas, you see this continuous thing. It's not because we don't go. We go, we see, we take the technical people, they do an assessment, an inspection, and they give us a report and say, yes, we can fix, but you have to demolish 1, 2, 3. And we go and tell those people. There's a tuck shop that I just demolished now in November in Alex. I did a lot of roads in November in Alex with the councillors that have been identified by the councillors. And I said to the guy, bruh, you have to demolish your tuck shop. You can't build it here, build it there. We want to access these services here.
So these are illegally built structures or council approved? There was just...
No, not council approved.
No, okay.
They are not council approved. And it is everywhere. You go to Hillbrow, you have a problem of water running. You go to Uville, you have a problem of water running. But then you come to Bryanston, you go to Morningside, you don't have a problem of water running. You only see those potholes when it is raining because the road infrastructure is aged.
How true is it that the guys that get the tenders for the potholes, right? They don't fix because once they fix the potholes, then they won't get any tenders.
No. You see, that's what I did. We are fixing potholes as JRA.
Okay.
There is no tender for anyone to do potholes. We've got 7 regions. So each region has got teams that go out to fix potholes. That's why I launched Operation Restore, Operation Lungisa, Operation Herstel, where we restore the infrastructure. We take the teams from the different regions, attack a few wards, do maximum impact, Then we leave the people of those regions to continue. These ones go back to their regions. That's what I launch every week, so that we do maximum impact. But because the work is so big, the road is so bad, the infrastructure of the road, potholes keep emerging. But if we get infrastructure fund and we redo the roads, then we won't see potholes in the next 15, 25 years on that particular road.
All right, I want to get to the next question from Achila. You've called for Dada Morero's resignation over the Ria Vaya crisis. If the PA wins Joburg in 2026, will you commit right now to firing every official involved in that 9.2 million monthly loss?
There's no official that is involved. It is the decision of the mayor that is involved. Do you have a tissue or something?
Yes.
The mayor,
Tissue there.
the mayor made a bad decision. The mayor made a bad decision against the advice from me, from the experts and technical advice.
Okay.
To say this is above your pay grade. You can't make a decision that the feeder buses cannot run. It's not your decision. It's above your pay grade. This is a competency of National Transport and National Treasury. And even them, they can't make that decision. They have to go back to Parliament because this was a process of Parliament. This is gazetted. It's legislated. The routes are gazetted. Taxis use this route. Patco use this route. Ravaya this route. Metrobus this route. It's legal. It's law. So the decision of the mayor, a bad decision by the mayor, is now costing the city 9.2 million for a service that does not exist. Jeez. So tell me, if you say this mayor must stay, and he has made such a bad decision, I don't want to talk others because we won't finish here. I can make you several other examples of projects that the mayor gave an instruction to an employee of the city and said, don't take this project, the contract has ended, don't take it back to Metro Tech Company. Take it to National SITA. And the same company that is doing it at Joburg for 40 million is now doing it at 150 million at SITA.
And who must pay for this? We must pay.
We must pay.
For his mistake.
So the mayor makes bad decisions that cost the residents of Johannesburg money. And that is why I have put my case to the ANC and said, but we cannot have, even if this person is deployed by you, but we are saying, here's your evidence. Here is the evidence. And that's the problem, where you then find this evidence being ignored. I don't ignore that kind of evidence. You would have seen a picture of a councillor in Matlosana, a councillor deployed by the PA sleeping in council. Today, he's gone. We don't have time to play investigate. There's evidence you are sleeping. What are we investigating? What integrity commission do? We don't need to go and talk integrity. There's evidence you were sleeping. Don't have to waste time and buy water and cool drink and
Get a law firm to
investigate. No. The evidence is there. You are sleeping out. The evidence is there. Your decision is costing the city 9.2 million. You can't run the city out.
Yeah.
Simple.
Here's another question. Step Up Engineering was paid 70 million rands for Lillian Ngoyi, also Bree Street, right? And did nothing. As MMC, have you personally ensured that the money was recovered? Yes or no? And regarding Bree Street, it was promised that it would be done August 2025. It's now Feb 2026. Why is the street still in construction site? Is it incompetence, sabotage, or just bad luck?
After 200 million, mind you, spent.
Yeah.
Inkinga yenu. Nilalela ama journalist too much. Step Up was not paid 70 million.
Yeah.
Step Up was paid for the work that they did.
Okay.
But Step Up was not, there were contractual issues. Contractual issues would then say, within this time, this is what you must have done. Within this time, this is what you must have done. And if you don't do it, you get a warning, and then you get what. So there were those disputes. Step Up had its own side of the story. The city had its own side of the story. And Step Up decided to go to court. Now, I'm worried about service delivery. If Step Up goes to court and the case takes 5 years, Lilian Ngoyi is going to stand like that for 5 years. So I called the officials, I called Step Up, put them in my boardroom.
But isn't Step Up getting paid for services rendered? Meaning they've done the job and then...
They've done the job.
So then what's
they
the
were
problem?
paid for the job that they did.
So what's the problem then?
No, the problem was there were contractual disputes. The city was saying, you are not performing according to the contract. Step Up was saying, I'm not performing according to the contract because you are not paying me on time. Because these are the issues that I'm facing. Here is city power. They come, I must stop, they must work. There's Joburg must work. So both sides were having their issues. And I came in and I said, my interest is service delivery. Step Up. Walk away, my brother. Walk away from this one. If you are going to take us to court, you are delaying the residents of Johannesburg. As things stand, there's a legal letter that has been sent to you. You are now challenging this matter in court. You are delaying service delivery. There's things that you must fight, there's things that you must not fight.
Yes.
And in the interest of the residents of Johannesburg, can you please find each other? They sat down without me and had administrative, not legal conversations, administrative conversations. They found each other, they did the deal, and Step Up walked away. And they started another process. Lilian Ngoyi, from the beginning, we said there's phase 1 and phase 2.
Yes.
Phase 1 is done.
Okay.
It was launched while I was on holiday.
The famous holiday. Yeah, we remember that holiday.
Which
suspension. Remember when they were investigating it?
2 months holiday, bro.
It was suspended by his best friend.
So
okay.
they went to launch.
So now we're on phase 2 now.
Now we're on phase 2.
Which is going to finish when?
Which is going to finish, did they say in August? Yes. Yeah. It is going to finish in 2027 or December 2026.
But isn't it said that it took that explosion for you guys to fix that road? You know what I mean? Isn't it said?
No. Remember, the road did not show any signs. This thing was underground and it was gas.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it happened in New York.
Okay.
This is not the first time. And it happened because underground, there's no maintenance.
Yeah. Why is there no maintenance underground?
Bruh, it beats me. Why is there no maintenance?
So who's responsible? Because Collie Gas, we know, is one of the biggest players in Joburg who utilizes this infrastructure. And they make millions or billions from it. Whose responsibility is it to keep the gas infrastructure underground maintained?
So what happened is the scrap metal guys, they will steal these caps that close. Remember, the cap closes, but that cap has got a hole, manholes, right? So they will steal that. So the guys started sealing everywhere where there are those manholes. Now, if gas can't find its way out. It then bottles somewhere, and that's where it's going to explode.
The pressure.
That's why in New York, every now and then, you will see that the caps are open and you'll see gas.
Oh, okay.
It's just like you. No, let's use that. It's just like you. If you are constipated.
Ciao, Diddy. Okay.
And you are holding it in. One, just unexpectedly. People are going to hear, and this curtain is going to go like this. Because the gas wants to go out.
Yeah, gas gotta go out, man.
I wanted to ask you, man. When you travel and you go to Cape Town and you look at the roads, you see how beautiful it is, it's clean. Why can't we do that in Joburg, man? Because as soon as you land in Joburg, it's just
You are
like a dumping
indoctrinated.
site. No. It's there for everyone to see.
No, you're indoctrinated.
What do you mean,
Okay, no. But I want to CBD, Cape Town, CBD Josie.
Let me tell
Cape
you.
Town in itself, bro.
CBD town. No. Go to Kylie and stuff.
Yeah.
That's a different story. That's why I want to compare. I want to compare the business. I want to compare the business districts, though.
Let's clear that.
Let's compare the business
All right,
districts.
let's compare the business districts. Okay. I am saying this again. You have to evacuate for you to clean the inner city, for you to bring it to its glory.
Yes.
To its former glory.
Yes.
You have to get rid of illegal immigrants.
Number one.
You have to make sure that the buildings return to their owners. You have to make sure that the buildings of the city returns to government, and government partners with the private sector to renovate those buildings without removing the criminals there, the criminal syndicates. You will never clean the inner city. I don't care what to do.
I mean,
And
look
I've
what
said
happened
this-
to DJ Warras.
Look what happened to our brother. I don't care who says what. We saw that on Monday, one of the accused is from Mozambique. That was involved in the killing of DJ Warras. So we are standing. I don't know what's wrong with our government. I don't know what's wrong with the police and the army. 600 families have been displaced in Randfontein by illegal immigrants stealing our gold. Government has not even moved in. Instead, they are going to the displaced families. Where are we taking you? Are they dealing with the problem? No. They are dealing with the effects of the problem. But let me tell you why. Why the inner city has been like this. It was allowed to be like that because people are eating. Because people are being paid.
Oh, wow.
This is a multi-billion rands crime that is being committed in the inner city, in the neighboring buildings, suburbs, Hillbrow, Orange Grove, Newville, Perea.
Yeah.
It went to Rosettenville. We saw now it's in Branston.
Yeah. Branston. That house. Yeah, that house.
Yeah.
Because
Crawford
our
Road.
laws, the laws of the country, and as the PA, we are going to propose a motion to amend the property law. Because as the property law stands, it was protecting legal tenants from not being evicted illegally. That's what it was doing. The criminals took that particular law and they said, we will hijack buildings and nobody will evict us because we'll go to court. Then NGOs were set up that if you ask these NGOs, where do you get money to go to court so quick?
Hey.
You will find, and this is what I was told by people who work with them, that some of these NGOs are funded by the hijackers of buildings.
Yes.
That is why they are on a 24/7, 365 days speed dial.
They're not retainer.
You go in, they're at this building, same time. The documents are forever ready. They just put the address straight to court. So you need to fix the system. You need to fix the rot. You need to clean the buildings. You'll clean the inner city. Unless you do that, my brother, I will fix the roads in the inner city. They will be rotten tomorrow because the people who are there don't care. Look at Soweto, how clean Soweto is. Look at Alex. Wait. Up there, West Bank.
By the new houses.
Yes, look how clean West Bank used to be. But go there now.
Worse.
After illegal immigrants infested Alex.
No, man, those are
at
not living
Cosmo.
conditions, bro.
That's bad
Look at
now.
Cosmo.
People shouldn't be living.
Look at Cosmo.
Yeah.
Look at Deep Slot. Wherever there are illegal immigrants, there's filth. What they do in their countries, they are bringing in our country. So you have to get rid of these people. We are not saying all foreigners must go, but illegal foreigners must go, my brother. Zimbabwe, next door here, deported illegal immigrants from Malawi and other countries up there because they understand. There's a Zimbabwean minister who said, or is it a minister or a commentator? But he said, there's no economy that will grow with illegal immigrants in the country.
So you do mass deportations?
My brother, when we say Abahambe, it's not a slogan. It's a commitment that we are giving to South Africans.
How are you going to do that? How are you going to achieve that?
You've got the army, you've got the police. You know where these people are. You surround the place, passport, dololo, van. Passport, dololo, van.
And are you not scared you're going to be pissing off the people that are eating from this?
You see, that is the problem. Ruth Giuliani transformed New York. He did not worry about ghosts that he does not see. Bukele became the mayor of the city, Salvador. He cleaned Salvador. The next year, 5 years, he stood to be the president. He got 53%. He built a 40,000 capacity prison. El Salvador was run by gangs like Haiti.
Oh, yeah. 100%. Yeah.
He declared gangsterism as a crime. He arrested all of them.
Now it's one of the safest countries.
Cleaned it. Had police that were properly trained, focusing on this criminality. The NGOs, human rights commissions, organizations, they were making noise from the US. He ignored the noise and focused like Schumacher on the goal. And the goal was to prosper his country. Today, El Salvador is one of the most visited countries. Tourism is thriving. There's cranes everywhere. Development is happening because the men put the country first and ignored. They said, aren't you afraid of the gangsters? You have power. You have state power. They must be afraid of you.
And who better to get rid of criminals than a former criminal? He knows how they think.
Yeah, he knows how they think.
Definitely.
See, now they're walking on the left with the right.
Boro Gaten McKenzie, South Africa. Just for 3 years. Don't even give him 5.
Yeah.
You'll want him to stay there for 20.
So you mentioned the police, right? And that we know where the police are, we know where the military is, recruit these guys. But within the police, I've lived in Hillbrow and I've seen cops stop at very funny places. Instead of entering this building, a guy will come and give a cop something. We don't know what it is. A pack of chocolates, you know? And then... I'm Kumal. No, Tumsani Kumal. A pack of chocolates. A pack of chocolates. We don't know what's in the bag, right? So they're also part of the problem. And I want to know your opinion on the police being infiltrated and the government by criminal activities and criminal entities, which is what Nkanka Mkwanazi said. What's your stance and the PA stance on what Nkanka Mkwanazi said?
And Ket Matala.
And that whole orgy of criminals, politicians, and police. It's an orgy, bro. Of criminals, of police, politicians, all on the bed paid for by who? Us, the taxpayer.
Yeah, look, our position is clear that yes, there is criminality, there is corruption within the system. Remember when the ANC took over, they took over government not having been prepared to govern. And obviously, those who were there before knew the system and how to manipulate the system. Yes. And most of these guys were hungry. And some of them saw being in government as a payday.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
So indeed, there is corruption.
And they were getting paid peanuts,
Yeah.
in the beginning.
Yes. And we have to fight corruption. And it can be fought. So I don't want to comment about a lot of what Mkwanazi said because it's been tested in the commissions at ad hoc committee, and we hear things about him too. So, which proves that the rot is too deep.
Yeah.
But in El Salvador, the rot was deep too.
Yeah.
And that is why the gangsters thrived because the police were taking chocolates, boxes of chocolates. So that is why Bukele decided to establish units that are outside of the rot to deal with the cause of the problem. Because remember, the gangsters are the ones giving chocolates.
Yes.
So you deal with the rot outside there. You deal with the rot inside. I'll make an example about Duterte, the president of the Philippines. When Duterte became the president, he called all civil organizations, the clergy, and said, what is the problem of the Philippines? They said drugs. He said, I don't know who drug dealers are. Went on TV, said, my countrymen and women, you know the drug dealers, I don't know them. You kill a drug dealer, you take the head to the police station or the body, they confirm he's a drug dealer, you get $3,000.
No ways.
Oh, wow.
As they were killing them, and identifying their houses. He took all their cars, the Murciélagos, Galados that I have. The Ferraris, the Bentleys. He crushed them. He said, I can't even sell them because they were bought with the blood of my people. Same time, he then said, all the drug addicts, you must check in yourself in any rehabilitation center. If there's no rehabilitation center there, whoever wants to turn his house, his building into a rehabilitation center, do so. Government will pay you for people that come in. One, because he cut the supply. That's the example I wanted to make. He cut the supply. Drug dealers ran. Drug dealers died. There was no more supply. People were... 1.4 million people checked themselves into rehab centers. Over 1.4 million. I was there. I was told these things, I was showed these things in the Philippines. Over 1.4 million people checked themselves, not pushed by family. They walked into rehab centers. The supply was cut. It's cranes all over. Crime dropped by 73%.
Wow.
Immediately after that, he is still now in commissions of human rights with those who came after him, trying to prosecute him for fixing their country.
Wow.
So, because they are owned by the West.
Yes.
Because the West does not want you to fight and create proper living conditions for your people.
How dare you?
There are people who thrive in chaos. This chaos is making certain people thrive.
Oh, yeah.
So you have to destroy the chaos.
You seem to know a lot about world leaders. Do you read a lot or...
I do.
You read a lot, ne?
I read.
So when you read a lot, what country would you say in the world is best run currently right now?
Look, I admire El Salvador, but Singapore, it's a country
I've heard about
that I also admire. Singapore came from nothing, bruh.
I heard about that.
And the president said, if you are accused of corruption and there's evidence that there's corruption, it's 30 years for a politician.
And we've seen guys get arrested.
Oh, yeah.
You look at the UAE, you look at Dubai. The former ambassador to Dubai gave me a book written by the Prince of Dubai, Mahmoud Mohammed Brabra. And he gives an account of his father's vision when he started with the Hamba in Dubai.
Because he used to travel with his father.
Yes. No, it's step by step. They laughed at my father. This is what we did. How they got those skyscrapers. They went, they got people from Dubai, architects, to go and look for the best architects in every continent. And they put them together and they say, we want buildings that talk to each other. We want this for our country. We want this, we want this, we want this. And that happened. So these things can be done.
And they started now.
Yes. Look at Japan. Japan was destroyed. Hiroshima was destroyed. Japan was ashes. In 10 years, Japan was up. 10 fucking years, bruh. Japan was up. So it can be done. That's why I said we got into politics because we realized that a different mindset is needed. We have seen in other countries that mindset existed. And that mindset rebuild those countries.
So you've been MMC for a while. What have you done to make change? Like, what can you point to say, I did this?
All right. Now you want me to launch my mayoral campaign.
Zile is a kilometer now ahead, you know. So let's launch yours. You gotta catch up, bro.
No, Zile cannot. Zile is gonna walk away before the elections start.
She's gonna walk away.
Yeah, she's
What does that look like?
This is not Cape Town, bruh. We're in Joburg here. She's not gonna be able to take the hit.
Yeah.
Here you must have thick skin. We're coming for her. We're coming for her.
Oh, you mean the political arena?
A reject of Cape Town.
Yeah.
Wants to come and fix Johannesburg. A reject. So My brother, there's going to be a hotly contested election in Johannesburg. It is the most anticipated. That is why she's coming here.
I think that she's coming here because she sees the people of Joburg are desperate.
No.
Guys in Bryanston want to keep the value of the home either going up or maintained, not dropping. So they're like looking at the guys in Cape Town, not in Khayelitsha, the guys in Cape Town, they're like, their properties are not dropping value. Why is mine dropping? So people are desperate for any solution, even if it may be the wrong one.
So are you aware that the report I think 3 weeks ago, property report indicates that people are moving back to Johannesburg and they're leaving Cape Town, coming back to Johannesburg.
It's too expensive, that's why.
It's not just
digital
about,
nomads.
It's not just about expensive. Since the GLU took over, there's a lot that needs to be done. But I think that we have also built confidence in business, which is what you must do as government. I don't politicize service delivery. That's what I've said from the beginning. But to answer your question, I came in, there was an asphalt plant that was not working. I recommissioned it. Despite being told by officials that the syndicate is too tough, this won't happen. It has happened. And I have saved the city 40% of what it used to spend to buy asphalt.
Wow.
That's why we are able to do more roads. That's why we're able to resurface. I said to the team at GRA, some of you are civil engineers. Why do we have to go out on tender every time we have to rebuild a road? We have asphalt. Let us go and build a road, identify a road and rebuild that road. They rebuilt a road in Diepsloot. I went to launch it with new technology.
That long one?
No, it's Kioro Street, something like that. So
that long one that goes into Steyn City is nice. That one is very
yes.
nice. Yeah.
You see, so we've also we are now doing work that would be outsourced to tenders. We are doing it in-house.
Beautiful.
There's what is called AFC, Automated Fare Collection. It's cashless. It's a system like your Gautrain system, where you tap your bank card, you tap a card. No cash. For 7 years, that tender could not be concluded. It would start, go. People argue about horses. They collapse it. It restarts for 7 years. I came in 2023. End of December 2023, a company was appointed. 2024, October, we launched the cashless system in Johannesburg for Reavaya and Metrobus. Let's take Metrobus. We launched the cashless system for Metrobus. I also put Wi-Fi in the buses, free Wi-Fi. Wow. I also put cameras in the buses because some guys will come and rob people in the buses. Now we can see them in real time. The screens, the people are sitting there watching what's happening. We have fired 8 drivers that were not allowing people to tap but taking money from them because of these cameras.
Cold drink.
But in end of October 2024, I said to the team, give me the collection of 2023 October and the collection of 2024 October. I want to see the impact of cashless. In 2023 October, we collected 6.1 million. In 2024 October, we collected 9.55 million.
Wow.
So there's an average of between 3 and 4 million that the city was losing every month. Since Metrobus started. That's why people were making sure cashless does not happen. There was a pushback. But I put my foot down and said cashless is going to happen. And it's happening now. So the city is saving money. That's how I'm trying to get Metrobus back. We've just bought 34 buses from Volvo. New buses that are running. But everybody was saying Metrobus must close down. I said, no, we cannot lose those jobs. Metrobus is a necessary bus service. It is modeled around the city bus systems, which is the cheapest. And it's got its own routes that are on the outskirts, so you can't get rid of it. So GT, Johannesburg International GT Transport Interchange. It's right there next to It's next to Home Affairs as you go into Joburg, next to Park Station. Red. It's a taxi rank and bus rank for provinces. It was built spending of over 500 million, between 500 and 600 million. It has never operated. In 2023, they said 13 years ago, this thing was finished. It's never operated.
Where is it?
13 years ago.
The one next to Pre.
It was never even advertised for a facilities management company to come and run it.
Wow.
2024, it got advertised.
Wow.
The tender was not responsive, which means companies did not respond according to the requirements of the tender.
Yeah.
Went back, so they are re-advertising it again.
Now.
Yes. But I'm saying, once GT starts working, all these buses that are parked illegally in Johannesburg and the taxis, they have to move there. You don't move there, we impound you. Which means it's going to assist to the cleaning of the city.
Yes.
All these illegal mechanics and bus ranks that are in the city, in Bramfontein, must all go there. So that's one of the things that I've done. We will be now distributing free Wi-Fi. I can't talk more on that one, but that's what we'll be doing. I've introduced a work ethic. JRA used to see asphalt being dumped at the parks. People were not working. People will knock off at 11. Go to work at 8, knock off at 11. Accountability is there. Every region is working. All the councillors will tell you. We had 2,020 traffic signals. Then you still have additional traffic signals that are provincial. As we speak, all traffic signals under the city of Johannesburg are in a working condition with new technology. The only traffic signals that are not working is because Eskom does not provide power or City Power is not providing power because a cable was stolen. Because the Nyaupes criminals came to steal a cable. But now we are going to alternative energy for our traffic signals. Otherwise, any other traffic signals is a traffic signal that belongs to province. I went to the MEC, we signed an SLA, they gave us 60 traffic signals to rebuild. In 3 months, we rebuilt all 60 of them. We waited for them to give other more traffic signals, but the budget is also a problem for them. So once we get that budget, because our responsive time is quicker, I have also now said we need to go out, invite companies to come and give us proposals on how to hold the drivers accountable. Because in Sandton, most of the traffic signals don't have a problem of power, but they have a problem of accidents. When a car hits a traffic signal, we must go to our insurance, he must go to his insurance. Now I've said to the team, go out, let's find financial services companies that can say, no, this is how you can hold the driver accountable. You can't claim from your insurance. His insurance must pay or he must pay, otherwise legal steps must happen. We have put cement across some traffic signals in the south because they were bumped every day. You put it up, 3 days later, bumped. So we put concrete around it, which is something I saw in China, but they use rubber. And the teams put that just to test. I was told by one of the residents bumping into me in Sandton, said, MMC, thank you very much for that traffic signal. Since you put that concrete, no car has even scratched the concrete. So the drunkards in their drunkenness, now remember there's a concrete there. They are no longer going there. So it has become a deterrent. So I'm introducing new things for the sustainability of our traffic signals, for the sustainability of what we are doing in the city. I've done more potholes in this particular city, probably more than potholes were done in probably 10 years.
What's your take on implementing AI in what you do? For example, if you've got a tender for a pothole, right? People submit, different companies submit, and then you use AI to take the best company to do that job.
We have already started with AI. There's a company that was that presented an American technology, which it's sort of an X-ray of bridges. So they've done 200 bridges for now. 100 bridges, sorry. They must do 200. They have not been paid. So we now have a scientific report on the status of our bridges. That's the technology that we are using. We are now going to introduce technology on our traffic signals and cameras. So a traffic signal is going to be a camera also. If you pass a red robot, it claps you. It's not a camera for you to move, no.
Yeah.
It's a traffic control camera. So it claps you with your number plate. And the system at the moment is good the cameras are good to identify your wrongdoing, but it's not good to collect from you. We are now introducing technology to be able to follow up on the collections. AI, we have to use it carefully because, I can have Dudu there and yourself in a bedroom, naked, chowing each other. And it's you, it's her.
Yes.
And your wife can't believe anything else. That's how dangerous AI is.
Yeah.
So we have to
that
be
was
careful.
AI. That wasn't a... Oh,
Hey, be careful, my sister. There's an interest here. So we have to be careful how we use AI. Fortunately, Metropolitan Tech Company, which implements technology of the city, is under my department, under transport, the entity itself. So, I'm a fanatic of technology. So, and I've got a team there that's well capacitated, technically astute. So, we are presenting these things, and you'll see as we go on a better city. But let me tell you the biggest issue for me.
yeah.
I'm the MMC of transport. I can only do buildings if I'm acting as the mayor, as you have seen. When I'm acting as the mayor, I can do more. I can go to all the departments.
I get you.
Because the MMCs are assisting the mayor. But I can't go to buildings because the MMC, who is responsible for JPC or human settlement, say, but you're in my territory.
Yeah. Stick to your
I'm
rules.
saying, when I become the mayor of the city of Johannesburg, my brothers, my sisters, my fellow countrymen, patriots, Johannesburg, whether it's the inner city, whether it's the township, whether it's a squatter camp, there will be no illegal immigrant. There will be no hijacked building in Johannesburg. Not one.
Are you still going to come back to the podcast? Because we had Gayton McKenzie here before he was a minister. We were very close.
Campaigning. When we're saying all the things we're saying.
Yeah, we were very close.
Yeah.
Then he became minister. Now he doesn't even take our calls.
My brother,
He's in cabinet now.
it's not that the man is not taking your
Put us
calls.
in the cabinet and lock the key.
Let me tell you that I struggle to sit with the man.
Yeah.
He comes, then it's Cape Town, union buildings, children, 2 minutes, out.
Rugby match.
You know, yesterday where I met my friend, my best friend,
Yeah.
I met him at the airport because he was flying from Bloem, landing in at OR at 8, and he has a flight to UAE at 10. I only had 30 minutes with my friend. I had to talk like I'm sitting with the president of a country that is not even my friend. I had to speak quick. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I forgot this one. No, sir. I'm late. Walk me.
Yeah.
Now I have to walk into the international terminal whilst we are talking. It's party issues, it's friendship issues, it's family issues, it's business issues, it's political issues, it's city issues, it's his department issues. We need the whole fucking day, bruh. So you are not the only one complaining. If I complain, what about you, bruh? Sitting here in Randburg, in a bedroom that you turned into a studio.
Drop this fucking
So, bro, if you want him, talk to me.
Okay, no problem.
I'll make a plan.
No problem.
But I complain, his children complain, everybody complains. But we understand.
Yeah.
The man wants to make an impact.
No problem. I got another question here from Achilla. You've threatened to collapse the Joburg coalition multiple times to get your way. Is the Patriotic Alliance a partner in governance or political hostage taker?
When did I try to collapse?
It seems like you're not a fan of coalitions.
Yeah, even Gaten, I think, said they're going to pull out of the GNU if you're not reinstated.
Yeah,
so that's what he's basically asking. Are you guys in government or?
No, that's not collapsing.
Yeah.
That's saying implement what we agreed on.
Or else.
Or else, yes.
Or collapse.
Yes. No. We'll walk away.
And the thing
Not collapse. We'll walk away.
Yes.
You see, the DA did some things. We're in a coalition with the DA. One thing about us, we are not going to behave like an abused person who hopes that it will come right. We see signs of abuse. We set the ultimatum. You change or we go. That's how we operate. It's not collapsing.
Okay.
And the president of the country saw that.
Yeah.
And he asked them, what's the deal? No, the deal is PAS transport. So what's the problem?
So
Appoint the man.
So if you become mayor, are you not worried about a collision? Like maybe you wanna fix these.
No one is going to win Johannesburg outright.
Yeah.
No one. I don't care who you are.
But I'm saying, aren't you
We are
scared,
going
like,
into a coalition.
When you want to do your job, maybe someone from ANC is like, no, you can't do that.
No. You see, when you are the mayor, it's like when you are the president of the country.
Yeah.
You are the political accounting officer. So you are driving that ship. You are the captain of the ship.
Even in a coalition.
Even in a coalition.
Okay.
You are the captain of the ship.
Okay.
We vote for you to come. We cannot all be leaders, bruh.
Yeah.
Somebody must lead us.
Okay.
But if your leadership is not inspiring confidence or giving the right direction, you'll find some people like us doing our own thing, but for the benefit of the residents. So whoever becomes mayor will be mayor in a coalition. But I'm saying I'm working hard. We're going to the ground. And even in that coalition, when I am the mayor, I will be able to deal with the water problem, with the electricity problem, with the informal settlement problem, with the roads problem. I will be able to say, let us move budget here and deal with this problem once and for all.
Okay, makes sense.
Let us move budget here in the next quarter. Let us solve this problem.
Yeah.
So it's a. I went to Rand Water in 2023 after I became an MMC.
Yeah.
I wrote to the CEO. I said, my party wants to come. We want you to present to us the status of water in Gauteng and Johannesburg in particular. What are the problems? What are the challenges? What are the solutions? We went there with the TG and other NEC members. And they respected us. Big screen, presentation, CEO, what? Challenges, solutions. So I have those solutions.
I get you.
For water.
You just need to implement.
You just need to implement. But when you present them to somebody that does not see what these people want to achieve, or that sees, hey, it becomes a problem.
Yeah.
So I have those solutions. The electricity problem can be resolved. There is a solution. But as I said, bruh, people create chaos because they thrive in chaos. Let me show you another chaos that has been created. Billions have been spent. They created squatter camps. Squatter camps were created. They were not created by poor people. They were created by the system. Then they brought in these toilets. The people that are supplying toilets are making a killing.
In squatter camps?
In the squatter camps. That's where the money is.
Sheesh.
That's why they don't care about building toilets. That's why they don't care about the infrastructure. People, it starts with one check to create a squatter camp. Are you telling me that you can't send police to go and move those people?
Simple.
But they know once we've got 10, 20, 30, then it increases to thousands, it's toilets.
Because the Constitution also says you can't just kick people out now that they're living here.
Exactly. That is the model. So chaos is being created. The chaos of hijacked buildings was created. I was threatened by the Nigerians. 3 Nigerian pastors went to a pastor in the East End. We saw you with this man on Facebook multiple times posting pictures with him. He's a pastor of my friend. So when my friend has a party, a pastor is there to bless the occasion. And they said to him, we went to some people, to the streets. The streets said, you can't touch that man. He's doing his job. They said to the pastor, we are offering 3 million per month to that man. Go tell him to stay away from buildings.
These are Nigerian pastors.
Pastors.
Sure.
The pastor said, I cannot go and mess up my relationship with that man. This is his political party manifesto. And he's not the one to be bribed. 3 million is 3 cents to him. The pastor told my friend to call me. I went to Meyersdal. We sat in the house of the pastor, of my friend. Pastor came, he related the stories that I'm just telling you.
Of course.
I don't know where they will go. But I'm warning you, as a brother, you are doing the right thing. But these people see you as taking this thing to another level. They say you have made this thing, you have brought so much attention on this thing. Mashaba did not come to this level. So we cannot be scared. You see, so it's a multi-billion rands business, crime. And that chaos was created for people to thrive.
And there's so many mafias. There's bread mafia.
Oh, bro, there's construction.
Mafia.
They collapse the water infrastructure. You know how much the water tanks are making, bro? A month.
I just got
In loads.
yesterday at the airport whilst I was sitting at the Intercontinental Hotel. You might not know where it is, guys.
We know the Intercontinental.
Okay.
La mongena kuma parking lot, kuma parking mongena kuma parking on the left. Say Hamba airport. We don't have 2 Rolexes.
I thought you guys go to Road Lodge there. Hey, Brake, now's a chap. He said, hey, man, what's happening with the water at Steyn City, bra? You know, Leaf Tennis is coming. Leaf Golf is coming. Brakeni, we are spending 10,000 to have water to shower.
Imagine, Baba
to water.
Yeah.
Almost every day, Brakeni.
Sad.
Water tank comes there. That's what we are spending. So chaos get created.
Yeah. Nice.
And people thrive in chaos. That's the biggest problem that we are having, my brother. Yeah.
I wanted to ask you, so how do you want history to remember you? Like, do you want to be remembered as the Sushi King or the mayor of Joburg? Which one?
I want to be remembered as a teacher, let me start proper. As a freedom fighter, during the 80s, young as I was, I want to be remembered as a teacher. I want to be remembered as an ex-convict that got rehabilitated and transformed and made an impact like no other. I want to be remembered as the Sushi King. My brother, sushi is a Japanese culture. sushi. It's a Japanese culture. I taught Africans sushi. I am called in Japan the sushi. When you Google Sushi King, Kunene appears. No Japanese is called a Sushi King. How can I run away from what God has ordained?
Praise the Lord.
If it were not for the sushi party, you wouldn't know me.
Yes.
That's the naked truth.
I wouldn't be known. So God prepared a journey for me.
Yeah.
A journey of being a teacher so that I can be articulate for the destiny that He has set for me. A journey of going to prison so that I can hate crime. For the destiny that He has set for me. A journey of going into business, eating sushi, having multiple girlfriends, spending money, enjoying life, so that when I get to this destiny, I don't get destroyed by things that destroy politicians.
Oh, you've been there, done that.
Greed, women, pussy has destroyed empires.
Yes. Our pussy is
You
dangerous.
see, our own ministers who have been destroyed because of women.
Yeah.
So God has taken me through that journey.
I mean, Cat Matala,
Enjoy.
he's there because he was trying to kill his ex-girlfriend.
Oh, yeah. There's a case, yeah.
To enjoy. So everything God made sure that I enjoyed to a point where it gets here.
But how?
And then He gave me the most beautiful wife.
Yeah.
The most beautiful wife.
Wow.
Who gave me the most beautiful 4 children.
Beautiful.
How was the
Outside of my 3 children that I know of.
sushi era?
Whoa.
The sushi era was amazing.
How was the sushi era?
Man.
The sushi era was...
You had like 15 girlfriends at the same time.
Yeah. That's the ones I mentioned. Too.
Yeah.
Remember, you also travel. We're talking about Joburg, Gauteng. Yeah, we're talking about Gauteng.
Were any of them celebrities?
Look, I dated celebrities, but at some point, I had bad experiences with
Which celebrities? Because at that time...
No. Let's leave them. Let's leave them, MacG, man.
Yeah, so who was popping during Sushi King days?
Oh, Sushi King.
Bonang?
Yeah, she
Not
was
Bonang,
popping.
eh?
She was
No,
popping.
no.
But she was it already.
No.
She was popping already.
No.
Oh, yeah, she was peaking already. She was peaking.
No. I just did gigs with Nontle. We did a gig in Namibia, did a gig here, gigs here, but nothing.
So which one are you talking about?
Nothing. No. Let's leave them. You know.
Okay, but what problems did you run into? You said you ran into problems with celebrities.
Too old now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
They are too old. Grandparents.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know. No, children. I don't have a problem. But the grandparents, the grandchildren now.
I get you.
So I don't want to put them in that space.
But what issues did you encounter with them?
They think what is yours is theirs.
Hey, man.
They forget you are dating. They now want to access like your mother more than your wife. You understand? The pressures that they have, that they put on themselves, lifestyle pressures,
and now
they make them your problem.
Oh, because they need your Porsche for the grand now. And then they slowly are trying to take the wife's position.
Yeah.
Even when you don't have a wife, I'm just saying, they're trying. No, I was divorced then. So they're trying to take the wife's position, but not in a wifely manner. You know, there's a wifey manner.
Yeah,
there's a wifey manner. So that is the problem that I encountered. They burden you with their problems instead of being with you. And what I've seen is
be aside.
Not all of them. Yeah. You know, you've got a woman like Konima Silo that I respect very much.
Oh,
you know, for years. That you would see this woman is stable, she's with her husband.
Quality.
Whether she's making more money than the husband or the husband is making more money, she doesn't care. She's in that relationship, you know. And there's many others, of course, that I might not quote. But during my era, because I don't want to talk about old people. So that was my problem. And
you know,
I decided I want ordinary girls.
Yeah.
Let me start them from scratch.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me dress them nicely.
Yeah.
You know this hair, I made it popular.
Which one? Ghost lady one.
That horse mane hair.
Oh, the weave. Oh, you made the weave popular.
You know that hair. When women die in India, they cut the hair to go sell it. So they are wearing hair of dead people.
Yes, I've heard about that.
Yeah, I've heard. The Indians.
Shots, please
Indian
Google Brakeni's 40th birthday, man. They're on YouTube. Yes, as
You'll
you
see
said.
on that 40th birthday, both Julius were surrounding me like they were
Like flies.
my boys.
Yeah.
They were handing over stuff to me. I was the king.
So I want to ask you now, you see what's happening around the world, your P. Diddy, what's going on with him, Jeffrey Epstein, whatever. And the parties, it's coming out now, what was happening there.
Yeah.
When I look at the Sushi King parties,
Yes.
I'm like, no, man, it's giving Diddy this one's.
Yeah. A lot of files can come out of it.
How were they like? Were they like Diddy parties or like, not at all, ne?
No. Remember,
Look at this, just press play,
they were not private.
Yeah, okay.
They were public.
Yeah.
So-
But there wasn't an after party. Like after this, people go to your house or something.
No, remember we did them at the clubs. By the time we finished in the early hours of the morning, the after party was just for me and my girls, bruh.
Yes.
Yeah, that was the after party, bruh.
And some baby oil.
No baby oil. So that's so there were no drugs.
Yeah.
It was just alcohol. You see how the king's seat. You see.
You know, you once booked me at Zah, eh? I once played there. Because I was still at Y.
Yeah.
I was still at Y, fam.
I know.
Yeah.
So there were public parties. I started doing private parties, mainly for my daughter,
Chanel.
So I started doing private parties with people booking me now to do privately. But it will still be, I come, bring a model. There's ladies, doctors, successful ladies. Yeah, man, can you get Kenny to come and do a sushi? Then I bring a male model. It's a party of ladies. I bring a male model. They eat sushi there. I don't eat. I'm straight.
So there's no ladies that will come out and say, hey, Kenny used to do this to me. It made me do this, blah, 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 blah.
Woke up feeling dizzy.
Yeah. There was sushi in places it wasn't meant to be.
Something was in the sushi.
No. I treated the girls with respect.
Yeah.
And that's why nothing has come. Nothing will come. Some I assisted to get jobs.
Oh, beautiful.
Some I assisted in their modeling career. There's one that mixed with the wrong people. I assisted her to get into a rehab because she ended up confessing because the friend told me that this person's behavior is not. And when I saw her, I could see. And I said, listen, if you still want to be part of us, rehabilitation.
I think I remember you once apologized for turning women into prostitutes by showering them with 5-star hotels and gifts just to get them to drop their panties. This was during that era, ne?
I've never really apologized for doing sushi. Maybe it was a question of the things I was giving them. When they meet other guys, they expect the same.
Okay.
Which is what we're experiencing now because the Nigers, they give the girls big dollar.
Yeah.
Now when a girl meets with a ordinary guy, is expecting big dollar. Yeah, but I've never apologized for my lifestyle. It was part of the journey.
How much?
If it were not for that journey, I wouldn't be sitting here now with MacG and Saul.
How much were you spending a month on the lifestyle? The hotels, the sushi.
Hey, bruh. A lot.
Millions?
A lot.
Because I heard you spent 700K in 4 days for your 40th.
But that headline undermined what I spent.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
That was an insult.
Hey, this is like 20 years ago, 20 years ago.
Yeah, 2010.
Yeah, 2010.
26 years ago.
16 years ago. 16 years ago.
So, 16 years ago, something like that.
Yeah.
So that was an insult. When I saw it, I was like, are these people crazy? Tell her the journalists. So I would have sections for journalists. There will be champagne in the ice bucket, champagnes. vodka, whiskey, cognac, gin. When it's finished, there's a waiter there. When vodka finishes, another one.
And you made your money from mining, ne?
Mining.
So when you see my soul now.
And consulting.
Yeah.
We're also doing motivational talks, selling Katie's book.
Okay.
Hustler's Bible.
So when you see my soul now, are you like, it's a small boy, this one?
Who?
My soul.
Who
You don't
From
even know my
Rustenburg.
soul.
No.
Solisuka.
I know Soli.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because to us, he's got money for days.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, look, money is or richness is relative. It's like expensive. Expensive is relative. You will wear a Lacoste and somebody said, yo, that's expensive.
Yes.
And somebody will wear a Louis and say, yo, that's expensive.
Yes.
But there's still a Brioni that is expensive more than Louis, you know?
What? I don't know what that is, bro.
Can you show us what
I
that
have
is?
business
There's
knowing
Malema
that
there.
is. Priori, wait.
There's Malema.
Yeah.
He was
Oh,
still chubby.
Juju, yeah.
Juju was still chubby.
They were all eating from the palm of my hand.
Oh, Sisikoto, I see him now. He just arrived. There he's just arrived.
This is
how fat Julius was.
Yeah.
Wow.
I see Zizi.
Yeah,
I was
so-
at Zizi's birthday. Remember the one in
He's a
Sentin?
great guy.
Remember the one in Sentin?
Yes.
At Taboo.
Yeah,
I was there.
No, Zizi is a great guy. He's a nice guy.
It's the first time I saw someone do cocaine at that party.
Oh,
yeah.
for real?
Yeah, who did
Wait, he did or you saw somebody did? Hold on. He did it or you saw somebody
no. Someone
at
in
the
the
party
bathroom.
he was at? Oh, I
someone
see.
in the bathroom. Yeah,
Yeah, for real.
No, it was flowing there. It was flowing that day. man.
Yeah, no.
club.
Look, drugs is the worst thing that can happen to a human being. I've seen it.
Yeah.
In prison, we used to use with Dacha, but I stopped in prison. And when I stopped, for about over a month, it was sweat, vomit, fat, couldn't eat, rolling. And all the guys said, hey, Mona, go to the hospital. I said, no. They brought in the wardens. They'll find me sweating.
From Dhaka.
No. Dhaka, ecstasy.
Oh,
coke.
okay.
Definitely not Dacha, man.
Yeah, okay. Mixing, okay.
So that was the difficult time. So, and the wardens came and said, hey, brah, Connor, you are finished. I said, no. If I can't beat, and we get locked up around 2, 3. By 4, 5, guys are already starting to smoke. Said, if I can't beat this thing in the cell, I will not beat it outside.
Yeah.
I will go to hospital. It's not there. When I come back to the cell, it's there. The craving comes.
Back to square
So I
one.
have to beat the devil in the face. So guys will be smoking. I'll be in there, in that cell. I'm here. Here's my bed. Here's the bed. The guy is smoking. Next door is smoking. Top of.
I'm not.
But I managed
Wow.
to beat it.
Wow.
Without any rehabilitation, without any what, without just eating and vomiting, sweating it out. I became so thin, but I beat the devil.
Look at you
Then
now.
I knew nothing is impossible, my brother. If you beat drug addiction inside prison, nothing is impossible.
Do you still think marriage is a prison?
No. I'm happily married. It depends on the person. But I think marriage, it's a beautiful thing. But you have to compromise and learn about each other, understand each other, compromise, understand each other, compromise, understand. You have to
Always work on it.
always work on it. It's not a free-flowing thing.
Yes.
You know, you'll fight. You'll sometimes not talk.
Wow.
Pride will kick in. The biggest enemy of marriage is pride. No, I'm not going to talk unless she talks.
Yes.
I'm not going to talk unless he talks. So me, when I'm at home, she's the boss.
Of course.
She's my boss.
Of course.
You see, I love my wife to that point. She's my
Yes,
boss. My friends sometimes say, when are you afraid of your wife?
You have to
Get very, very much afraid is an understatement. I fear her. I fear my wife. I never leave the club before or after 1.
Yes, you can't.
By 11, 12, I'm already saying, gents, I'm going. Now I am going. Unless I'm DJing, of course.
Yeah, or she's there.
Yeah. Unless I'm DJing, then she knows I know it's playing at 1.
Yeah.
It'll come late. And after I play,
God.
3 days, I never sleep out. So marriage is a beautiful thing. I encourage it. You know, the countries that enforce marriage are very stable.
And
even,
religion.
Even crime.
Oh, yeah.
It's very less.
Yeah.
Children are not fatherless.
Like it or not, yeah.
And unfortunately, it's the Muslim countries that live like that. And I envy that. I love that. And they took it from us. Remember, the Muslims were, or the Arabs were the first to colonize Africa. And they took our traditions and they went with them.
They were the first.
They were the first to colonize.
I didn't know that.
Africa up there in Egypt. They were the first. That's why they are part of the Bible.
Egyptians were black, man.
That's why Moses had to overthrow Pharaoh. So Egypt is in Africa. They are not in Africa. So they were the first to colonize Africa.
Wow.
So they took our traditions, unlike the West, who sought to kill our traditions. They took our traditions and culture, marry multiple women. Women must be like this. Family structure must be enforced. So they took those, that was us. That was destroyed by civilization. We want to be too civilized. And now we are so in this thing, we can't even get out of it.
Ghost Lady, any questions?
Okay, I've got 2 questions, Brakeni. How are you supporting the March and March movement? Because obviously it seems you share the same vision. And the other question is about the wall that's being built in Cape Town. What's your opinion of it?
The wall?
Yes, the wall.
Okay. March in March, I went to support one of their marches as a sign that I support what they're doing. I've had meetings with the leader and I support them. My point is this, and this is what I've said to many other activists, including Tlanhla Lux. I say to them, activism is all good. It's fine. It brings the cry out loud. That's what it does.
Yeah.
But you need to be in a political setting to be able to make a change. We are now in a political setting. You can see the changes that we are making. Otherwise, being a social activist, a civic activist, it's all about awareness. But are you going to change? You expect other people to change. You are just dropping your petitions. But if you take that and you say, who do we align with politically? Whilst we are doing this, let us also be part of something that is existing or form something that will play in a political space. Unfortunately, these social or civic activist movements are made up of people from different political parties. When they form a political party, that's where they break. And they expect the support that they see in the marches. And they can't get that support because now these people are supporting their political parties. They are brought together by a particular narrative. So that was my advice to them. But what March and March is doing is great. It keeps that cry for Hamba out loud there. And it's for us in government to say, how do we then implement? God, unfortunately, or fortunately, wanted us to have sports, arts, and culture. And we appreciate what God has given because, in fact, I think when they were sitting there, the ANC, they were saying to President Ramaphosa, don't give them Home Affairs. I understand he wanted to give us from ANC people. Then, no. Give them this is what they were saying. Give them sports, arts, and culture. They are into clubs and festivals.
Yes.
They will go steal money of concerts there.
Yes.
They will bring international artists.
Yes.
But God had other plans. They actually gave the PA the most visible in your face department. Sports happens every week.
Yes.
Culture happens every week.
Every day.
Entertainment happens every day. Culture happens every day. So they have actually God elevated us through them. Mackenzie is now doing things so simple. That shows you the world has been waiting to bring VAR. The world has been waiting to bring Live Golf. The world has been waiting to bring F1. The world has been waiting. The world has been waiting.
And we still don't have the VAR, by the way.
What the man has done, he has brought FIFA regional office to South Africa, to Sandton. That's job creation, economic stimulation, tourism, because people will be flying all over coming to meet at the FIFA regional office in Johannesburg. No minister's done that. So it's when God anoints you, people think they're giving you less until they don't know his plans. We wanted Home Affairs. God said, no, this is what you must get. What was your second question?
About the wall.
Yeah,
The wall. You see, racism.
Oh, by the way, before you answer the wall, remember when Gayton first became the minister?
Yes.
He released funds for we also received some money, remember?
Yeah, funding that people had received during COVID in the entertainment space.
And he said there's more.
Space.
We're still waiting. Where's the more?
The list.
Yeah, the list.
Yeah.
Yes.
More beneficiaries.
Beneficiaries.
You know, as a politician, you sometimes want to do certain things. And you go public and say, I want to do this.
Yes.
You are genuine.
Yeah.
That's what you want to do.
100%.
I've just told you the things I want to do.
100%.
But then, probably by saying I'm going to take more, when you want more, you can now find more. There's now engagements that you don't see happening because we have found human beings in a system. And now probably others are coming in and say, hey, what this man is doing is going to cause problems. Hide those things. Make sure. You don't know. I don't know. I've never asked him.
Yeah, man, I was so excited.
But I know that he was genuine. He wanted to be transparent, and he became transparent. You see,
I was excited because we all know how many celebrities are charging from arts and culture, tenders.
Exactly.
We should be going to the right people.
where Chawi? Yeah, where? I won't say no, man.
But I'm sure there is a list.
People can still.
I'm sure there is
people
a list,
are still applying, I guess, but it's not as it used to be. I think he put systems in place so that there's accountability.
So the wall, we can get to the wall.
Yes. The wall is not going to happen, that thing. The DA is dreaming that they want the Western Cape to be a country.
No, not a
No,
country.
it's the wall that almost separates the
From
Cape
the
Flats
airport,
from the beautiful side of Cape Town. The ugly Cape Town to beautiful separation.
No. Oh,
So you know from the
talking
airport,
about that
It's a
wall.
partition. It's a partition.
Hide what they have created.
Yes.
No, that's wrong. It cannot happen. It must not be allowed to happen. Those people living in those squatter camps there, those people living in those flats there are human beings.
Yeah.
They don't have leprosy. They don't have leprosy for them to be hidden from the world.
Why don't they just take that money
If
and
you
build
want-
houses
Exactly.
for those people?
Because building a wall costs billions. So why don't you correct the mess that you have created? They've created a chaos that they thrive from it. Now the chaos is embarrassing them. Because international
the
people
first thing
are
you
now
see.
commenting about this.
That's the first thing you see.
You would remember Wayne Rooney, when he came to South Africa, and David Beckham. They went haywire about what they saw.
Yeah.
They could not believe what they saw. It's the same thing as Sandton, the richest square mile in Africa, and you cross M1, then you get Alex.
Makes no
Mora.
sense.
That's what I did with the celebrity of the UK that I taught how to live large and be extravagant. I took him to Alex.
Who?
Back
in the days.
Yes. Carl Pilkington.
Oh,
You can Google
Pilkington.
Carl Pilkington.
I know Carl
Yeah,
Pilkington.
so he had a show, An Idiot Abroad.
Funny guy, yeah.
Funny guy.
Yeah.
So he went to Asia for them to teach him how to spirituality. Because the man is a multi-millionaire in pounds.
Yeah.
But he drives a Golf TSI. At the time, he was driving a Golf TSI. He was staying at ordinary flats. And they said, brah. And it didn't make sense of... In fact, if it were for him, he would walk naked. He was definitely against materialism or be materialistic. So they took him to Asia to be taught spirituality by the Buddhas. They then took him to the US to be taught fashion.
Yeah.
They took him to the New York fashion. Then they wanted somebody who comes from nothing to teach him lifestyle, how to live large. And because there are teams all over the world, as they were Googling, checking, they said, hey, there's a guy in South Africa, Kunene.
Yes.
The nigga lives large, bruh. So they flew him here.
Yeah.
I was with him and some of my girls.
Yeah. I think I saw that
At my
episode,
house.
man. Yeah.
And then I took him to Alex, flew in a helicopter, landed in Alex. I gave people money. I took him to Zart Club for a sushi party. So I put him in my cars, McLaren, we were driving. The man was shaking like this. He's not used to that lifestyle. So they wanted me to show him and show him where I come from. So when he saw Alex, he was shocked that just a walking distance there is this difference, So that's what Cape Town is. And they are ashamed of it instead of being motivated by it to correct it and do more. It's based on racism. They want to sell to the world the Cape Town where they are investing money of the residents. Because the DA and Helen Zille are a party of suburbs. Let's say Zille becomes a mayor here. Alex, Soweto, what they must forget. The roads that I'm fixing there, they must forget. You see, because they are affluent areas mayors. It's a party for affluent areas. Done. That's why the DA took a decision after Mashaba left that they will not contest by elections in the black areas. Helen Zille said we are a 20% party, let us accept it. We're targeting whites, Indians, and coloreds. That's how racist
and
they
blacks
are.
in the affluent places.
And black.
Yes.
That's what I'm saying. The blacks in the affluent places, some are getting to a point where they're like, hey, I know that my people in Forstler won't get these services, but if my, property remains at a decent value, I'm voting for these guys. And sadly, that's the truth.
Do you know, in my ward in Branston, in the group, when there are problems of water or what, they put my name. Kunene, can you please help? Some call me directly. Some lady wrote in there after I resolved the problem and said, thank you, Kunene, our councillor is useless. And the councillor is a white lady. So it's not about black and white. It's about the individual and what the individual does. If you do your work, you service people, and they will see it. The DA councillors praise me all the time. All the time. But when they go public, they attack me. It's politics.
It's politics.
When they're in council, they attack me. But when we go to the toilet, thank you for that route. Service delivery never happened for the past 20 years. Then I say, but the DA was in power in 2016. The DA was in power in 2021. I said,
you must record them. You must record them.
I think I must.
Penduka, any questions?
Yeah, I got a couple, man. I love how, with the KT Molefe story, you are willing to give the man a voice. Because like you're saying, he's been found guilty by the public court and you wanted to tell his story, you know, even you passionately told the story of his nephew or niece. So how come then you never published the story that you went there for the interview to his house?
No. Remember, we never got to do the interview because we were interrupted.
Oh, yeah, but
I was there literally 4 or 5 minutes and the gate was being kicked.
So you didn't want to go back or send your journalist back?
No, he got arrested.
The journalist?
That day, no.
Molefe.
Got arrested.
He's not on bail
that
now,
day.
remember, that controversial
Then he
bail.
came out on bail. And when he came out on bail, we took a decision that let's just leave the man. And after a few weeks, when we were saying let's reach out, the response was, look, a lot is happening. There is a lot happening around the man. A lot is happening. I wasn't told much, but I was told a lot is happening. Some people want him in prison by hook or crook. So can we just wait, let him focus on the case?
Oh, okay.
So at the time, he was prepared to do the interview, but with the second arrest and the merits of the case, they then asked us to say, we'll give you the interview, but can you give us just a chance to focus on the case?
Can we interview him as well?
That's what we have done. We are giving him a chance to focus on the case. Once the case is done, you'll see the interview. It will happen.
Can we interview him as well?
I don't know if it's fine, if he trusts you.
Okay.
Or if his friend trusts you.
Okay.
Yeah, because some people are not media people.
Yeah.
Some people will do something because a friend says, look,
Boom, boom, boom.
this guy is not out there to expose you. He wants to hear your story.
Yeah, so you can...
You tell your story, that's what he's going to publish. He's not going to judge you.
You can put a good word for us then.
Yeah,
I'll
like you
do my
did for the young... Who's the young journalist you're with?
He's asking me that he doesn't know the name, like he doesn't know the name.
I don't know the name.
But it was all over the media.
Oh, you released it. Oh, okay, I'll Google it.
Yeah,
then.
Bianca.
If I can, Bianca. Oh, no, then I'll Google it.
I didn't know the name.
Yeah. My other question is, how's that business? There was an e-hailing business you invested in, Yuku or something.
Yes, Yuku.
What's the status with that?
No. I sold my shares a long time ago, but it's since shut down.
Oh, okay.
But the problem started when other e-hailing from overseas started hacking it.
Whoa.
Existing e-hailings here started hacking it.
Oh.
And when the technical guy and his team traced the problems that were being created, they traced them to the US.
Okay.
Yeah, and they could...
They don't want to lose market share.
Yeah.
So you made a loss there.
So
Yeah, no, I made a loss. You lose some, you win
So
some.
how does it
it's
work?
business.
Because when I was in Bali, they don't have Uber there. They have their own Uber. So how does that work? Like, why don't we have something similar?
No, look, when it started, I guess they were trying to be gatekeepers.
Oh.
But the technology became so vulnerable that many people could do it. And I think they just gave up.
No, I'm saying in South Africa, why don't we have like when you go to Bali,
Or
there's
China.
no Uber. Or China, there's no Uber.
They've got
They have their own.
to
Yes, that's what I was trying
empower
to
their
do.
own.
That's what I was trying to do with Yuku, to have our own.
So we can't do that here.
We can.
Okay.
I think the taxi industry is busy with it. I don't know how far they are, but they told me that they are busy with their own thing.
The taxis, there's their own app.
They're busy with it.
They've
I don't know
been
if
at
it's
that
running already.
That one is going to come with Nkabis, that one.
No,
I think what Mac is asking is, how come
People are business people, my brother. When you sit with them, when you sit with them, you get to understand that there's not that culture of business people, of taxi people.
Yeah.
The Nkabis are outsourced people.
Okay.
It's people, in England and the US, they will say a hitman.
Yes.
So in Zulu, a hitman will be an Inkabi.
Yeah.
So those are people that are sourced to kill.
Yes.
But unfortunately, the killings were rife within the taxi industry.
Okay.
That's why Inkabis were associated with the taxi
Taxis.
people. But now the Inkabis are also killing politicians.
Oh, I get
The
you.
Inkabis are also killing business people.
Musicians, DJs.
DJ Warras.
Somebody.
So somebody, DJ somebody, so those are hitmen. It's just that the killings
Were rife.
started and became rife in the taxi industry.
Yeah.
You were saying,
So
Paduka?
that wall must never happen.
Okay.
We must never agree to that as South Africans. We must never be ashamed of what we have created. We must correct it. If we want the world to see beauty from the airport, let's create the beauty.
Before I ask my second question, I was saying, Mac was asking, why can't we prohibit Uber, Bolt from operating and then push our own South African companies
when Uber
like
started,
Yuku,
When Uber started, I spoke to one minister.
Varnatu in Centurion and Pretoria, for example.
I spoke to a minister at the time. I said, this thing's going to give you problems. Because I already read about it. I did my research because I was interested in that business. And I said, this thing's going to give you problems because you can't rule it. It does not subscribe to the laws of any country. It's an app. It's in the air.
So that's what I'm saying. How does the Bali get that right?
So no. Remember, maybe Bali came after from experiences of other countries. They said, no. We want our own. No. China, anything that comes from that side anyway. Yeah. They would say, no. You see, so, but we were right at the beginning of it. And unfortunately, our government is always sleeping. They appreciate things that they don't understand. Hey, let's go with the world. It's happening in America. Hey, let it happen here. But they don't put a team together to interrogate what is it that is coming.
You'd say the way he speaks about government, you'd say he's not in government.
He's not in government. Yes.
No. I am in government, but I am not in the driving seat of government.
Yes.
And I'll make an example. We don't agree that the way government handled the issue of the Israeli embassy, that was wrong, how it was handled. You don't deal with diplomatic issues like that. And here you are fighting with America, that is an ally of Israel, and here you are now fighting with Israel. So, and you are creating a fight out of nothing. You see, and the person that has actually invited the people to come and help ordinary people. Because this thing starts from Dalinjebo, having invited the Israelis to donate medical equipment and wheelchairs and what to the hospitals in his own hood. Where the people are going to the king and saying, King, the hospital doesn't have this. Hey, we have this. Hey, we need this. So the king goes and say, let me go and source out. And the people are coming to help. They prosecute the helper.
No, but
Do you understand?
I do, but remember, they are guests. It's like if I'm a community leader, or and then I say, Brakeni, you're a guest in my community. Here's a house, right? And then MacGyver is very popular in the community. And he says, there's a house that needs food. Please come help. Surely, you must say to me, I'm going to help. I've been asked for help out of respect because I'm here out of you hosting me. May I go? You can't just go and help in my neighborhood and you didn't inform me, yet you are my guest.
But we must not be selective because the statement also alludes to the ambassador having insulted the president of the country or the ANC government.
Yes.
But an ambassador from the US did worse. The ambassador from the US did worse.
Bridgetty with the bow tie.
Yeah, and he did not even help anyone.
He said we supplied arms to Russia and it was false when they investigated.
Yet
it
he
was a
was
ship
not
in
bent.
Cape Town. Yeah.
Yet he was not bent.
That's true.
So you need to be consistent as government.
Yet America said, our ambassador was persona non grata for criticizing Trump, remember? And that guy literally said, we supplying Russia in the war with Ukraine with arms.
You guys are informed.
And there were no arms.
You're asking me questions that we've got answers to.
No. But so you agree that it was right of us to chase them out, but we must be consistent because we're afraid of the US ambassador.
It's not right. They would have engaged him the way they engaged the US and said to Israel, Israel, we have a problem with your ambassador. This is what has happened. That's how you deal with diplomatic issues. But we are now being brought. Remember, the PA is part of the GNU. But as we speak, the foreign policy of government is an ANC policy.
Yes.
That is why the Freedom Front Plus said the GNU needs to sit down and discuss foreign policy so that all the parties make inputs in the foreign policy.
Not just ANC.
So when I say government, I am talking about the ANC government because it is the policies that are there that were implemented, ANC policy,
yes,
ANC government policies. We are partners now, but we have not gone to a point of discussing foreign policy, domestic policy. This we have not gone there yet. The GNU is not yet there.
Yeah, Penduka.
Yeah, my last question, man, is I've always wanted to ask you this, right? Look, you got your own money, right? You're wearing 2 Rolexes, probably 5 meter or something on your arms.
Damn.
Oh, yeah. But anyway, let's not pocket watch. Damn, yeah. So
I've had this for a long time.
I know. My thing is you're a very flamboyant personality. You're very materialistic. You're proud of your wealth and you show it. However, a lot of times that is synonymous with guys who will self-enrich whenever they get an opportunity because you're a businessman like that. And you're almost like an adult Kotan. And a lot of people won't trust that kind of personality with public monies. Don't you feel like your image sets you back a bit in your political pursuits because of it's too flashy? Like, I can't trust this guy with the billions of government.
Okay. You see, people don't trust career politicians.
True, though.
That's a fact. I had to make a decision, but I had to analyze politicians. And one of the things that I have discovered is that all over the world, politicians become the position. Even in the private sector, a guy is a nice guy, he's your friend, he gets appointed the CEO. He now becomes the position. Once you become the position, you step out of you. You are now the position. When somebody says MacG, you say, no, Mr. MacG. Minister MacG.
His Excellency.
His Excellency.
Yes.
You are the position.
Gotcha.
And once you become the position, everybody else comes below you, except those who have got a position above you. So you start relating with people having an attitude based on the position that they have in relation to your position. That is why a politician who stays in a 4-room will tell a multi-billionaire, get out of here. And the guy will have to get out because he's got political power. He's the position.
It's like a security guard in any state when you don't have your license.
Exactly. So,
it's a position, right, that gives them
the position,
the guts.
That's why when they have to leave the position, it's difficult. Because once they leave the position and become themselves, they are nothing. Nothing. Everybody else that was under them comes on top.
It's their turn now.
So I said to myself, I will not be the position. I will be Kunene. You know, I used to do appearances at Rhythm City. I used to act on Rhythm City. And they said, look, your character is... I said, no. There's no character. I'm coming here as a guest. I cannot have a character because I'm not here every day. So I'm coming in as Kunene. I'm addressed my character in Rhythm City is Kenny Kunene. They address me as Kenny Kunene. Because that is the character that I'm bringing.
Yes.
So I refuse to lose myself. I am known to be flamboyant. I am known like that. If I became a politician, I would have stepped out of that. But I will still do it in private. That's what people do, politicians do.
Or pastors also, even pastors.
Even pastors.
Yeah, oh.
They
private.
They create a certain facade, but in private. That's why they have scandals. So me, like now, I'm wearing Gianfranco Ferret from top to bottom. It's only visage here.
Nando.
I go to council, I'm myself. I have been to, first day I went to council, I was in my 911 Porsche. Top down.
Oh, someone call 911. Drop it.
What now?
So, and I changed different cars before I could become the MMCs. To make it clear that I'm not coming here walking.
Yes.
These things, I have them before I'm here.
I've got transport.
Yes. I went to council, the DA went to court, they took our blue lights. I went there with the Gallardo. My first council, last year, I went with the Lamborghini Gallardo Spider, top down.
Uncle.
They're taking pictures. All political party. And
And you can't say you got enriched by being in politics.
Oh,
'cause
not
you've
at
been
all.
like that.
You
Oh,
are right like that.
the media was there. The media does not write about
Crazy.
it.
Yeah.
The people don't complain about it. Only those in other political parties,
That want to use it as a
they
weapon.
want to use it because I expose them. You understand what I'm saying? So I am not the position. What you see now, go to the office when I enter, security guards at the reception, they know how this man is going to greet
Yeah.
in the office. Councillors at council, they will tell you.
Do you
They
think?
call me Papa Action. Why do they call me Papa Action? It's because I service. If a councillor says, I have a problem, flooding what, I call the HOD of operations. Hey, Baba, take the number of this councillor, give me a report, we go. Yes, there's budget, MMC, we've got resources, we go, we fix.
Yeah.
So all of them call Papa Action, including DA councillors.
Yeah.
They call me Papa Action because of the work that I do. But when they are there campaigning, they must insult me. It's politics.
I wanted to
That's
ask
how
you.
politics is.
I wanted to ask you. So our president Cyril Ramaphosa,
Yes.
is he playing the position, or that's just how he is? Because he comes across very robotic, very old school politician. You know, where you have to say the right things, look the right way, where else you are just yourself. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like for example, I'm assuming if you were him, you would have already done something about a sense of Mkhunu, for example. But he, very bureaucratic. He's gonna wait for commissions and other things before he takes action.
Look, being the president, it's different. And he's in a difficult position where he's in a organization that consults even on a can of Coke. So the man has to consult on everything.
Yep, even a can of Coke.
How is not? It's
Or
not
it's a
just
shipment of
It's
Coke.
not just him.
They don't consult.
Jacob Zuma, certain things that he wanted to do, he could not do because he had to consult the ANC.
But how's he as a person? How's he as a person?
Cyril Ramaphosa is in that position.
How's he as a person though?
No, he's
When you engage with him,
no. He's a great guy. He laughs a lot. So
okay,
he's himself.
yeah.
I've never encountered him in a situation where he is negative or otherwise. Maybe others have, but the man likes to laugh.
Yeah.
When you get serious, he gets serious. When you make a joke, he's got an ear for jokes.
Yeah.
You know, some people wouldn't hear your joke.
Yes.
I see I will pick it up and he will be laughing at all these other morons. They didn't even hear the joke.
It's expensive jokes.
It's expensive
He's
jokes.
all out of the money to
They
understand.
laugh because the president is. They laugh because the president is laughing.
Yo, what's Chabu Pula? Remember that Chabu Pula video? Remember when he didn't get the joke, he just laughed.
So CR,
It's because the president is not.
yeah, so CR is fun like that, you know. And I think he's fun like that because a lot of people who are around him as the president are always serious.
But I don't blame him. I'll do that if I was the president. If they just say hello, I laugh and see who's going to.
You know, what's fun?
No, but look, he came to Joburg, ne? Not too long ago, and we were working there at Sisulu Square, Walter Sisulu Square in Soweto. Coming in, everybody's serious. I said, "Aye, these ones." Chipped in. I said, "Aye, me bra." Hey, it's you. How are you? I said, "Hey, you come to my hood, you don't even tell me.
Yeah.
How are you doing, Mr. President?" No, I'm fine. Then I hoy my jokes.
Yeah.
Then I hoy my jokes. We laughing. Hey, they're taking pictures. The mayor is working there. We are here. He's working there. Why did you say you mustn't make jokes with your president?
Yeah.
He came as the president of the country. We shame. So if you are really serious with him and he's laughing with me, bruh, don't kill me.
It's not on you, it's not your fault.
It's not on me.
Yeah.
You are serious then. I'm the president. Bruh. Me. Say, hey. My brother, man. Hold my things. Hey, where's G? Hey. Where is he? You left him. And I'm happy that you left him, Mr. President, so that I can make the jokes myself and we can laugh together. And we start laughing. You know, it was nice. You know? So, he's that person. He's not a difficult person. But obviously, with the background of business, you become a very calculative person.
Oh, yeah.
So all presidents are like that. The only president that will be different in that regard will be Kunene.
Yeah.
You know, Trump can say fuck in a press conference.
Of course.
Because Trump is himself.
Yeah.
He's not the position.
Yeah.
He's himself.
Yeah.
He's like me.
How do you feel about the name Patrice Motsepe being thrown into the running of the NC presidency?
My brother, as long as it's not thrown in the ring of the PA, I'm fine. You know, the ANC has eaten itself, and it continues to do so. There is another narrative that will come in the ANC, because if the ANC does not make a proper decision, these coming elections, 2029, I mean national elections.
Yeah, national.
The ANC will be finished.
Yeah.
Because in 2027, they are going to eat each other so much.
You're talking about the different fractions.
It's no longer about factions. It's individuals.
Okay.
Who want the peace.
Yes.
If I were the ANC, and I'm not saying the ANC must do what I'm saying.
Of course.
But if I were the ANC, I read again, one analyst was saying, this is going to be the worst ANC election conference. Because you've got Mbalula, you've got Paul, you've got Patrice, you've got others saying this guy of Western Cape
Anyaza
must come in.
Western Cape.
Eastern Cape, man.
Oscar Mabuyane.
Oscar Mabuyane. People say, hey, Oscar Mabuyane. So you've got so many. And in the ANC, we have seen that leading up to conference, the skeletons come out.
Oh, yeah.
So imagine all these people contesting, their skeletons coming out. Who is going to remain? So the ANC might have to take, and this is just me sitting at home analyzing.
Of course.
Reading, and just trying to make sense of the mistakes that we must not make at PA. And I make sense of those mistakes from other political parties, including the EFF. I look at the EFF, how did it get there? You know? So the ANC might just end up with a decision. Cyril, stand for another term as the president of the ANC so that we can unite the ANC and come up with a candidate. But the ANC will appoint somebody else as president. But you, because he cannot do constitutionally, he can't do 3 terms as president of the country. But he can do 3 terms as president of the ANC. I guess the ANC can have that discussion. But I think it might go there. Because when I look at everybody else, skeletons that might just come. I don't say they are skeletons.
Of course, yeah.
But we have seen that is the culture in the ANC when they go to conference. So you might find all the presidential candidates with skeletons of step aside. Then all of them must step aside. Who must then take over?
Yes,
Then it will have to be. If I were in the ANC, I would say, CR, rather stay as the president of the ANC, forget about government, focus on rebuilding the ANC. And let's appoint somebody to be the president of the country. Who do we appoint? This is the person that is appointed to be the president of the country that has got administrative skills, political skills that will then answer. That is why I'm not that they will be able to have a president in 2029, because in 2029, Gaten McKenzie will be the president. But I'm saying, it's not cast in stone that they will have a president. Because in that coalition, the PA will remain with numbers and will be able to talk to everybody and say, we take presidency. Do you want to be part of it or not?
No, but I think as an opposition, you want to see Cyril there for another term, because this is the man who the ANC, got to a record low, a voter result, have lost so much, they can't even recognize themselves in the mirror. It would do great for opposition leaders if he remained there to do further damage to the ANC.
No. I can't say he's doing damage to the ANC, but I'm saying, if I were them, and he's the only person standing now, but any new person that's coming, and the skeletons emerge, I'm not saying that day.
Yeah.
We might just find 3 or 4 candidates being asked to step aside.
I wanted to ask you, with EFF, do you think...
And with that step aside, some people get disgruntled on the ground. The numbers go down. And then Gaten McKenzie emerges. As the president of South Africa. Yo, indeed, man. Let me tell you what's going to happen. When it gets announced that Gaten McKenzie is being inaugurated, my brother, you are going to see hijacked buildings getting empty by themselves. You are going to see the borders packed with people asking to go home.
Yes.
It won't even be an effort.
Yeah.
Because they know. After that speech of the inauguration, he's summoning the army.
I wanted to ask you, with EFF, right?
Yeah.
Do you think Julius and Floyd can survive on their own, or they need each other?
They needed each other. Floyd once said to me, when I said to him, but why do you allow Julius to treat you like this? We're at my house. Why do you allow Julius to treat you like this, bro? Takes your women.
Hey, buddy.
You try to get a straight girl, he takes. Treats you like crap, man. And he said, I look at the bigger picture. I own half his brain. Which was true. Because I saw. Julius can think up to here. That thing of Danda head, of failing woodwork, is real. He can think up to here. He can't think past there. He needs someone to think past here. So Floyd was that person. Then Mbuyiseni came. Mbuyiseni was brought in by Floyd.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. So, yeah. No. Julius couldn't have known Mbuyiseni. The intellectual level is not the same. So it's Floyd that brought him to Hussein. So,
And Hussein is the real deal. He's the real deal.
No, guy is an academic, he's an intellectual of note. So, they needed each other, but I think it got to a point where Floyd decided, no, let me walk away, right? But Floyd needed Julius's popularity. Julius needed Floyd's brains and academic capacity. Floyd reads, Floyd analyzes, he's an academia. So that is why when they separated, Julius, it was like he didn't know what is left, what is right. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because he took time to say, I know I'm strong, I don't care. He took time to say those words. Because this was a big blow for him. He never thought Floyd would walk away. But Floyd was at a point where he had to walk away. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, 100%.
Because it was money, it was treatment,
all these things.
But in his walking away, he did not calculate very well. I think he took an emotional decision at that particular time. I think he should have waited. You see. But unfortunately, we don't talk much, so I couldn't advise him anymore. But if I were him, I would have said to him, don't leave yet. Stay.
It's not the time.
It's not the time. Had he stayed, Julius won the conference. And he still stayed. He was going to still be the deputy president. When Julius goes to prison in 3 months, he would have emerged. Why are you laughing?
He'll probably pay a fine, man. I don't see him doing a custodial sentence.
A fine?
Yeah, because it's either a fine or prison time.
Unlicensed firearm. Unlicensed ammunition. Unlicensed rifle. Fine.
He's got top lawyers, man. They'll somehow.
Didn't the High Court said you committed hate speech?
Me?
Yeah, didn't they say
you
that?
called him a cockroach. Didn't they find you guilty of that?
On that one.
Yeah.
The High Court said so. I got leave to appeal from the same High Court. And then I appealed. Now we are in the appeals court in
just apologize. Come on,
to
guys.
what?
But you can't call CIC cockroach.
Yeah, we know the meaning, or the connotations
But
of cockroach. And
unfortunately, I can't say the word. But now that you are saying it, if that's what you are to me, what's the problem? I'm a pandit to him. Did I go to court?
Okay.
I didn't go to court.
Okay.
He has called Helen Zille that name, cockroach.
Yeah.
He called Helen Zille.
Okay, fair enough.
The boy does not have thick skin. He wants to play with the big boys and men, but he doesn't have thick skin. Because he's nothing outside of politics. He is a nobody, intellectually, emotionally, and otherwise.
have you ever given him a piece of your mind as far as what you think about him, and also questioned him? And how was that conversation? Especially
He goes to court.
No, I mean one-on-one when you were still in the EFF.
I have.
Because you complained about
I've reprimanded him on the way he was treating the old lady. In fact, I said to him, why is this lady wearing like a slave maid?
Which old lady?
The helper at his house.
Oh, okay. The
old lady.
Yeah.
Oh, domestic.
That old lady was running. He calls her, Sasi. So old lady, relax. When she brings food to him, she kneels down. He calls her to come and plug something here. She kneels. She kneels, both knees. I said, Julius, this is what white people did to our mothers. That's why I say Julius envies white people. I can give you multiple examples.
Yeah.
He envies white people. I called him to order. They say, hey, Kenny, this is my house. Do your things your own way in your house.
Oh.
None of my helpers have ever knelt in front of me.
Yeah, no, that's...
So
Yeah.
that's how it
Especially if
is.
they're
People.
older than you.
Bruh.
Yeah,
It was an old lady. That old lady is old enough to be his great-grandmother, not even grandmother.
Oh.
When he calls her from the kitchen, she comes running, not walking. You see, so I've called him to order. I've called him to order on what he said about white people when we started in the EFF. I've called him to order when he wanted me to go to prison to go and see somebody that I wouldn't see. And that's why he didn't like me, because I would reprimand him. I've reprimanded him on how he talks to people, including Floyd. You see, so I have.
No, that's crazy.
But the boy is crazy. And you see, you must take things that you can be able to handle, not things that you can't handle. So he takes things that he can handle. What shall we do?
But Kenny,
Yes.
I want to say thank you so much for your time, man. Really appreciate it, man. This was amazing. Thank
Like
you so
a-
much. Finally, it
Shout out,
happened.
Kenny.
We've been trying to get him up for how long? Thank goodness he started doing music again.
Yeah. Shout out to my piano,
you
man.
guys
Yo,
must
shout out to
download
my
my
piano.
song.
Sorry?
You must download my song. My
Yes,
song
yes.
is called Hamba.
Hamba. Okay.
Yeah, it's on Spotify, iTunes, everywhere. But on YouTube, you can watch
Is
it.
this for the illegal immigrants?
No.
Oh.
It's a GBV song.
Oh, okay.
It's a lady that says, you've treated me like this, you've
Okay.
done this.
Yeah, leave me now.
I have the courage to say,
Futsal.
go.
Oh, nice.
I've had enough. You know?
Weirdo.
I've got my GP, my orange on the video. I'll show it to you now.
Orange.
Oh, shout out. Tama Orange. Shout out.
He's the uncle of the wife.
Wow.
Then I've got a
Do you have the
man.
video?
Yes.
Yeah,
Does he
let's
say
play it
futsal?
on the show.
Yeah.
He says futsal
Is that
games.
for guys?
No, we'll play it on the show. We'll play it on the show.
Yes. And
we'll
I'm
drop
the
it.
pastor. I'm the pastor.
Can we drop it on the show?
Yes,
Perfect.
it's on YouTube.
Lovely.
At Kenny Kunene live. At Kenny Kunene live on YouTube.
Dope.
We'll play it at the end of the show.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll
That's
play
where
it.
you'll get it. So yeah.
No, thank you,
Let's
man.
push.
In closing,
Push.
what do you want to say, man?
South Africa is a beautiful country.
Amazing.
Yo, best.
And young people all over the world have changed the political spectrum. Intellectuals have led revolutions. Mine is to appeal to young people to go and register to vote in these local elections. Young people to stand as candidate councillors and to bring some freshness in our municipalities, in council, to be the voice of the voiceless, to be the voice of older people, to be the voice of change. That's where my campaign is going to be as the mayoral candidate of Patriotic Alliance in Johannesburg. And I'm inviting young people to join me, work with me, but let them go and register to vote and let us change our city first and our country in 2029. Salute.
Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Kenny Kunene! We are here, man. Podcast and chill. Boom.
Oh, Monday to the video.
Thank you, sir.
Zokuhlaphula wena. For set. Yeba fo. Imala. Mamela la. Lentwana ayina respect.
Unoxolisa njalo.
Umfazi akashaya. Awubona ukuthi iGBV lento yenzayo?
Masilungiseni malume. Masilungiseni.
Akekho responsible. Bafo lentwana le ifuze wena.
Mina ngena manje.
Bheka nigqoke ngokufana. Nivula amayembe nikhipha ifuba nigqoke ubucwele.
Yabona into ezenzayo. Xolisa.
Ngixolisa.
Okay. Asizeni solution. What is the solution?
Akusafani ngono siyeke olunjena akusafani ngono siyeke thando lunjena akusafani ngono siyeke olunjena akusafani ngono siyeke ngizame yonke intona noma ungahamba angisenandaba ngizame yonke intona noma ungahamba angisenandaba ngizame yonke.
Lenyalo le hlonolofaditswe ke Modimo. Le tlile kerekeng mane la re le tla arohanywa ke lefu. Paulos ha ngolla ho ba Korinte o re khalo ha e dumellwe empa mo e leng hore ho se ho hloleile teng mosadi a ka itsamaela. Ke bone bashimana ba bangata le banna ba bangata ba hlokometsang basadi. Ha o bone hore naha ya rona e lla ka GBV. Mosadi wa hao o tlile kerekeng. O hlomphile, itukise. Jeka monna ema ka pele ho sepili o itshebe o ipotse hore ke seo batlang bana ba hao ba hole ka sona sena.
Noma ungahamba angisenandaba ngizame yonke intona noma ungahamba angisenandaba.
Welcome to Black Excellence. Do not fear, for if you do, just sip on some grandeur. And if you still do, ask ourselves, what would Mapapunzi do? Parama chila, itlasha lefiki. Ungoyigi, even when they ask you, how sabiini, do not fear. For if you do, just say, Anistivi. This is the medicine of censorship. This is the pill. Which one is that one? Podcast and chill.